there were they were just scattered out throughout the park. It just did not look right. This team member went down. He was drawn to an area and had a stick in the water, and he pulled out a brown jacket that was the size of a child's jacket that did look like Summer's. That quote is in the picture of supposedly the day that she is missing. There are pictures. There are pictures, and I did give you those pictures of this jacket, of the toys that were found in the park. That day in the park,
Morning.
a team member ran into.
Good morning. Lisa. Morning, 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 morning. How is everybody? The finest. I knew I said finest will be in here. Because I know if she listened to this, she heard what they were talking about. She'll be here. And so all the people who were here before this chat was busy, they'll be here. Confused, huh? Same. Same. Just give me one word, finest. Just the word that you picked out of all of that, if you picked anything out. King Ty? What's going on, sir? Hey, everybody. Oh, there's so much to digest over the past few days, guys. It's so much. Holy hell. Good morning, Gonzo. It's so much, guys. So, I guess we need a disclaimer first. Cue the banjos, Ginger Snap. Yeah, cue the banjos, man. Cue the banjos. I don't even know. I just started listening this morning. I had a lot of work to get done. So, I'm quick, you know. Anonymous. Hey, Shay. I don't know when Dr. Phil's airing, but that clip alone killed me dead on the ground, so there was that. Good morning, Grandma Rose. Yeah, I posted the Dr. Phil trailer. I don't know. That the whole it. I don't know. You guys know that I'm a big baby crier, so it just killed me on the ground. That was it. I was done. Morning, Mr. Positive. November 7th. You sure got purry now. Lola, don't go far. So, crazy town. Am I right? Just crazy town. I don't even know. Yeah, Gonzo, I was done. I watched it, saw Candace's face. I was finished. I was like, no. No. I don't know, man. It killed me. It killed me. It killed me. For a couple of reasons, too. You know, seeing her face like that as a mom, I could feel that pain, you know what I mean? But also because I knew how people were going to react to it, right? And there was some respectful, you know, people like, I can't wait to see Dr. Phil tear her apart. And I'm just like, this is people's life, you know. Mama She, thank you, love. Allegedly, we are. We've got, listen, people. It's also trash day, you know, so that's loud. But it is what it is. It hurt me. My heart hurt yesterday. It was sad. Truth and justice. Yeah, a lot of people do lack empathy. It's sad. Yes, Carrie, I saw Dawn on Doug's channel. Yep, I did. Gosh. I don't know. Somebody asked me, can we be honest with each other? Can we all just have an honest conversation? You're going to be like, oh, she's a psycho when I'm done with this little rant of mine right now. I haven't come to the part yet, but I do listen to Michelle After Dark every morning. It's the first thing that I do. As soon as Michelle posts her video, I stop what I'm doing and I listen immediately, right? She said adrenochrome was mentioned. Do you guys know what adrenochrome is? Yes or no? If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. I just need to know who knows what it is. No, no, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. No, yes, yes, yep, yes, no, yeah. 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 Oh, Lord, yeah. Okay. So you guys want a little breakdown or you don't? I know you know, Betty. Girl back. This is... Somebody asked me yesterday, do you think this is a social experiment? They asked me that because of all the craziness that's going on, right? Please hold. We just gotta wait for them to be done. Could be. So loud, sorry. Only since last night. Yeah, well. Well. Sir, please hurry up. I'm going to tell you what it is right now. They connected that to Gabby Petito too. I don't want to know, maybe. Oh, well, you might not want to know. David, yeah. Okay. If this dude could just hurry the hell up. So... No, it's the whole street, you know. It's the whole street. Good morning, dragonflies. More Q stuff, yes. Okay, prior to, for a long time, after Kanika Jenkins' case, I took a break, right? I did a couple other cases, like just things that really interested me, that's all, right? And then I went down a rabbit hole. The rabbit hole is extremely deep. It's extremely deep. It's about trafficking, children, the elite in this country. My cousin is a hardcore Q follower. If you don't know what Q is, ain't nobody got time to explain it. I mean hardcore, like she's down there, okay? My cousin is educated, she's smart, but she believes it like she knows her name, okay? Fine, whatever. I don't know what happened there, but hey, whatever. So we, on my channel, started going down the rabbit hole, right? My goal is always to debunk stuff. I'm like, that shit's not true. It's not true. So me and my other cousin, my cousin-in-law, he's married to my cousin. He is very much a liberal. He's very much a black and white logical thinker, very scientific man. He one day messaged me and said, hey, have you ever heard of Pizzagate? And I was like, yeah, I've heard of it. And he was like, this is kind of fucked up, Tracy. I said, yeah, I know. So I've heard, you know, but I've never looked into it. He was like, well, you want to look into it with me? I'm like, you believe in this? He said, I don't know what I believe. This is crazy. I'm like, all right, you know, we can look into it. So we spent like 3 weeks digging. When I tell you digging, stop. Like, That's all we did. We were on Messenger back and forth like lunatics. Lunatics. And at the end of it all, we came to the conclusion that it was, you know, how you do mostly true, mostly false, you know. I was like, oh, it's mostly true. This is mostly true. The things that go on in this country are absolutely shocking. So it's mostly true. That's what we came to at the end of the whole thing, right? We're like, yeah, it's mostly true. Whatever. Time goes on, and Q comes into the picture. QAnon. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of QAnon, whatever. And my other cousin, totally different cousin, not the wife of the cousin-in-law, starts messaging me about Q stuff. And I'm like, what? I'm like, honey, stop it. Just stop. She's like, well, do you believe in Pizzagate? Do you believe in this? Do you know this? I'm like, I've been doing this for years, girl. Stop. You can't tell me nothing I don't know. And she mentions the word adrenochrome. And I'm like, what's that? Like, I'd never heard of that. And oh, you have to go down the road of little Maddie McCann. And gosh, there's so much. I don't even know where to begin. There were 2 people, allegedly, who took Maddie McCann. They thought, maybe 3. These people are connected to our government, allegedly. They're friends of the Clintons, of course. Clinton kill list, whatever. Oh my God. I'm probably going to get my whole channel taken today. Anyway. When you dig into those 2 people, those 2 men, Podesta, yes, you see a lot of disturbing stuff, right? You see some disturbing stuff and you're like, oh, this stuff actually exists in the world. That's great, you know. That's wonderful. We watched a couple of things, a couple of documentaries on my channel, and I got struck and it was really bad. And I was warned, stop talking about this. Okay. So I stopped talking about it because it was really bad. So we didn't talk about it anymore, right? I moved on. I was like, I got to get away from this stuff. I can't do it anymore. And it makes you depressed. It makes you depressed to read this stuff and know that some of it is actually true, right? There's always truth in the lies. And there's always lies within the truth, honey. So I just was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm so deep into this hole and it's so scary. I don't want to know it anymore. I just don't want to know. Okay, so fast forward to Summer Wells. I haven't heard this for myself yet. I only heard it on Michelle After Dark's channel, right? Oh, Marie, please. The words, be careful with the words that you're saying. My mods know what words to take out of here. You can't, Just definitely knows. She knows exactly what words to get out of here, okay? You got to get them out of here. Yes, baby foreskin. Yes, or yes. Okay, so what is adrenochrome? Okay, now this is a debunk website that I'm reading to you from, okay? Adrenochrome is an easy to come by chemical compound usually found as a light pink solution that forms by the oxidation of adrenaline, the stress hormone, okay? It is not approved for medical use by the FDA, as if anybody would care. Well, people do care. People think the FDA is like... Okay, we're not going to get into that. Anyway, the compound has become the object of fascination among truthers and the QAnons, the fringe. It's a baseless theory that a well-sourced government agent called Q leaked top secret intel about a global cabal through cryptic and grandiose messages known as Q drops. Okay? So that's where it came from. Alright? So, sir. Okay. Oh, I don't even want to say the word frazzle drip. People are going to be like, what is she talking about? Anyway. Frazzle drip. The video was supposed to depict an adrenochrome harvest, okay, involving Uma Abedin and Hillary Clinton. I can't believe I'm actually getting into this bullshit right now. Adrenochrome is a drug that the elites love. It comes from children. The drug is extracted from the pituitary gland, Pituitary gland of tortured children, and it's sold on the black market. It's the drug of the elites. It's their favorite drug, and it's beyond evil, and it's demonic. So there's a theory that the white hats tainted the adrenochrome supply with the coronavirus. That's another, God help us all. Anyway, adrenochrome theories are all over the place. You can find them if you look it up. I can't get too deep into any of that. You know, I'll be labeled a whack job. But what I will say is somehow it's now spun its way into the Summer Wells story. Okay. We are just summarizing what's gone on since yesterday in the Summer Wells case. That's what this is about. This is not about Q. This is not about the White Hats. This is not about Hillary Clinton. This is not about the Podestas or anything else. I had to give some history so that people could understand what we're about to talk about. Okay? Now, this was allegedly said on another channel. I don't know if it was said. I'm saying I heard it on Michelle After Dark's channel. She said that it was mentioned by people who were searching for summer. That's why we are summarizing it now. That's why it's called the Summer Wells Searchers. So they were searching for summer, right? Somehow, this conspiracy theory has been woven into the Summer Wells story, which in itself is disturbing. But in order for me to talk about it, I had to ask you guys what you knew about it and what you didn't know about it yet. Okay? So, no, they're very, we can't even say the words, Kay. Like, we can't even be putting the words in here, okay? Because they are triggers for the algorithm to attack your channel. So be very careful. You can't even, you shouldn't even, you can't even say the words, okay? Right, no shoes. Now, with the YouTubers, I'd never heard. I've been following this story very closely. I did not follow Dusty or her friends or her search people. I never followed them. So did I know that the adrenochrome rumor was out there? I had no idea. I knew about the trafficking stuff, right? I did know about that. Now, do I know for sure if Dusty and her people are Q believers? I have no idea. I have no clue. I don't know where all of this is coming from, okay? I said, please do not be stupid. I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, listen. We're going to discuss what's being discussed about the Summer Wells case. That's what we're going to do, just like we would do with any other case. This is being brought up. I am absolutely not saying any of that is true. I don't even know what was said yet, okay? So, we're going to find out.
He was walking in a park with his dog.
I don't know.
He came across toys. I was on a remote live. There were toys in a bin. There were
yeah.
They were just scattered out throughout the park. And it just did not look right. This team member went down. He was drawn to an area.
Well,
and
hold on. Pause. Pause. Q stuff rumors are already prevalently discussed in the Deep South, and I heard it in the first interview with Dawn. Are you referring to him saying about her being trafficked? Because that's not a Q thing. That's a fact thing. Right? That's not a Q thing. So let's try and separate the two things, okay? Child trafficking is real. 100% real. Period. There is no room for that here. It's real. Now, is Pizzagate real? We have no idea. Is adrenochrome stuff real? We have no idea. Do we know if anybody in the Wells case was involved in any of that? We have no idea. None. Right? What I'm saying is, somebody asked me yesterday, do you think this is some kind of social media experiment? Look at all the craziness in this case. No, I don't think it's a social media experiment. I think Summer really was taken. I think that the sheriffs are correct when they say social media is helping to ruin this case. I really do. But we just don't know. We don't know. We don't know what happened, right? So can we rule out everything? No, you can't. We can rule out stuff that we feel like has no credibility to it, but how do we know that it has no credibility? We're guessing. There's something in us that doesn't want to hear this stuff. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear any of this, right? Anybody who talked about the Q stuff during elections, they were called insane. Even if they were very logical people, they were still called crazy, right? Have I ever heard of MK Ultra? Oh boy. We can't discuss that. I can tell you this. I was pen pals with Whitey Bulger, who was a victim of MK Ultra. I can tell you that this channel was very different a year ago, and that we went down all the rabbit holes. But it's a dangerous thing to do, because you cannot talk about that stuff, period. You're not allowed to talk about that stuff on social media. People say, oh, I saw somebody talking about it. They won't for long. As soon as people find out that they're talking about it, so it's a whole thing. You just don't talk about it. So I'm only explaining any of this because it's relevant now, in my opinion now, to maybe Summer's case. Do I think it's relevant in that it's true? No, I don't. I don't even know what was said. So we've got to get to the part of where it was said. And I have no idea where the hell it was said. So we have to listen a little bit.
Had a stick in the water, and he pulled out a brown jacket that was the size of a child's jacket that did look like Summer's. That quote is in the picture of supposedly the day that she is missing.
Oh, when Whitey's trial?
There are pictures. And I did give you those pictures of the jacket, of the toys that were found in the park. That
Operation
day in the park,
there's so many.
A team member ran into two homeless people.
He was.
The homeless people were talking about how the motel, they had just seen a Mexican guy with a little girl with her head shaved that looked like Summer, in a little yellow dress. There were 5 other children that were supposedly in this motel room.
Thank you very much.
So after we got that information, I told the team member, all right, we need to call. Well, no. First, the team member acted like a DoorDash driver, drove around the motel and was going to act like they were going to deliver some food to DoorDash. Before he could get up to the motel room, he was, met by somebody, and they're like, oh, you need to go to the office for this number, blah, blah, blah. The homeless people were showing a picture of Jose, and immediately they were like, yeah, that's him. He's wearing a blue necklace, like a blue turquoise necklace.
So they've woven Jose into the story too. Okay. So this may go very differently than I thought. Okay. I'm all for good conspiracy theory, bitch. I love them. I think they're wonderful to have conspiracy theories because it helps keep things spicy. You can go look into conspiracy theories. You can debunk them. You can really dig. If you're a researcher and you like to dig into those things, I love to dig into those things. So it's a lot of fun, right? Brandy, good morning. This is a lot, Jose. LOL. We already know where Jose is. He's under the pouch. Thanks, Brandy. Listen. If this gets disrespectful to Summer, we're going to have a fucking problem, okay? If it's so far out there that it's disrespectful to Summer, we're going to have a fucking problem. Hold on, my husband's texting me on that phone, but I'm on this phone. So I don't know what he's saying to me. So next they'll be identifying shadows. Yeah. Oh, we keep a close eye on Jose, honey. We keep our little eyes. Thank you, Foggy Mom. Who is this person? Okay, Julie. So, who these people are. There was a search team that went to like a racetrack area. Do you guys remember? And they found like hair bows with hair on it and a little toy and some other stuff. And they said that those things belong to Summer because the lady talked to a spirit box. My husband's mental. He says, you have a Christmas tree, Christmas lights, and Christmas ornaments, and a black man, which is him. Which one doesn't belong? Him and his weird-ass jokes. I don't even know what he's talking about right now. I don't know. I don't know. What? His jokes are nuts. I never understand them. Ever. I never understand his jokes. I'm like, what? Anyway. So, oh, it's a trick, don't answer. That's a horrible joke. See, I hate your dumb jokes. They are so gross and nasty. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. See, he does it to get me going. I'm going to punch him right in his face.
Kids that are up in a motel room on the corner.
Asshole. I hate those jokes.
We showed them a picture of Candace, and they are like, yeah, that's Bly's sister.
That's not funny at all.
Breezy.
Scott.
That was
We're
a
in the middle of
nickname
something
that
very
they
important.
gave us.
Goodbye.
Breezy.
Don't talk to us.
I have not found it, but I just did learn that her nickname is actually Breezy.
That's gross.
They saw her unloading those toys in the park. They also said that they saw this red Subaru.
Hold on. Now they're going to say they saw the red Subaru, too.
In the park at the time. So...
Oh, yeah, we're cute. Darlene...
We decided it's time to call TBI if there are 5 children already now in this motel room. I did send you a photo of the motel room. It is not a stock photo. It was not taken off Google Earth. We actually had eyes on this motel room, and I was on a mobile live.
Christy, that's very true.
What you're seeing is a jacket that was pulled out of the water. Now,
that's a brown
we don't
jacket.
think that it is Summer's, but it's child size, and we would rather be safe than sorry.
That's not
so it's one of the reasons why it was called in, and
yeah,
that's the photo that was sent to TBI as quote credible evidence that day.
And the blue that's right there is just that's me scribbling out little Facebook picture.
That doesn't look like
from
Summer's
Messenger.
jacket that she had on.
So yeah, and then continue. I'll pull up that.
So
yeah, I saw him, Ashley.
Whenever TBI was called, this team member went and parked into a vacant parking lot beside a bank I believe it was beside a bank.
Tiffany confirmed.
We were on a mobile live with him.
I heard,
still waiting.
Michelle say that.
He was approached by a guy in a black truck that claimed that they
Her
were
blood
a
had a big
security
boiling,
guard,
mine is.
and asked
Robert's girl.
the team member about the dog. Is a search dog, and he's like, no.
They're
That
showing
is the
photos.
motel.
I'm like, what?
That is where the
that?
homeless people told us
Let me screenshot that shit. I
where
don't
the
even
5
know what
children
that
were at
was.
in the corner, and the name of the motel is AmeriCorps. That is not a stock photo
Wait.
from.
The name of the hotel is AmeriCorps.
No, there's you right there.
Do you guys know what AmeriCorps means? I'm not even going down the fucking road, man. I promise you.
No, I'm not there. That's my team member. That's inside my team member's vehicle.
Okay, listen. I'm going to explain again, and then the mods can explain. These people were out with that man, the man, searching. They were searchers for Summer. They're alleging, somehow, that they saw Jose with Summer, maybe, I don't know, that they found items at a racetrack that they turned into TBI, that the red Subaru was on one of their team members' asses, that Dawn's in a white truck with Ohio plates, that they're at a hotel called AmeriCorps. Somehow adrenochrome is mentioned. I don't really know. There's spirit boxes involved, you know.
Well,
No, I mean up in the corner, like you
let's
could
keep
see
going.
you.
yeah, that's me up there in the corner, correct. So we were on a mobile live whenever we put our eyes on this, went and investigated and looked at it, and we did call TBI, especially for the 5 children.
But they were on
and
last night,
finding
Donna.
that jacket and the toys. While he was waiting, and that man approached him, supposedly the security guard in the black vehicle.
Oh.
They told him to leave.
People.
So the team member left and called TBI. TBI told him to stop behind the U-Haul place. There were a lot of undercover vehicles that we did see coming, but don't think that they were going there.
Allegedly with AmeriCorps.
Now we had another phone call from TBI, and they told the team member that they need to take the dog home and to go to Kingsport Police Department. We got concerned because nobody in TBI knew that this team member had his dog with him. How do they know that he had his dog? The only person that knew at the time that had the dog was supposedly the security guard that was watching the motel because of, quote, drug trafficking. So the team member went to Kingsport Police Department. His phone was taken from him. He was put into a interrogation room for over an hour and a half. Hawkins County and Kingsport County, there were 2 detectives there. And apparently a female TBI agent had came in. Instead of really asking him questions, they interrogated the team member. He showed him pictures. We don't know. They gave him his phone back. They pulled some pictures off of the phone.
Known it,
it was done. They told the team member, okay, we're going to follow you home. And
this is hard to listen
no,
to.
you don't need to follow me home. I can make myself.
Morning, are you kidding me?
I can get home okay. But they did end up following him home. They told them to change their clothes because they know what you're wearing and don't go back. So this team member does what they want to do. So he changed his clothes and he went back.
Yep.
And there was absolutely no activity at this motel. We've beat ourselves up because we feel that we lost 5 kids, and TBI did absolutely nothing about it. But it was called in, and it was never checked. That day, I lost my faith in TBI. I lost my faith in Hawkins County and Kingsport County. That following day, my team member got a knock at his door about 10:30 in the morning. And it happened to be a Hawkins County commissioner that holds a seat in Hawkins County. The team member lives in Kingsport. Okay. Why is a Hawkins County commissioner going over to Kingsport to knock on this team member's door that just was in TBI and, quote, interrogated by what he saw?
Well, because Hawkins County was running the investigation.
Not just he saw, but what we saw. And this is when I found out also that TBI had me on radar. Have no reason why I'm on radar.
Is this lady crazy? I don't know, Debbie. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm listening to it with you. I don't know.
So he did get scared. You know, apparently this county commissioner wanted to help the team or join the team. We don't feel that that was the case. We got skeptical because nobody knew that we had called TBI. Nobody.
Trish Green Eyes just said it. We've reached the KJ level of crazy. Absolutely we have. Yeah, that's where we are right now. We are. But some of us learned from KJ, right? So now we're like, don't play with us. So now we've got, okay, we have a team of searchers who probably meant very well, I believe, you know. They want to find Summer. I believe that as well. We are now using, and there are people with gifts. I absolutely believe that there are people out there with spiritual gifts, okay? I do not believe in a spirit box. No, I do not. I just don't. That's my thing, and okay. Sometimes things are very complicated, right? Sometimes things are very complicated, and there's a rabbit hole that goes really deep. Is this case one of those things? I don't know. But sometimes things are really simple. Really simple. Like somebody abducted her. Something like that. There was an accident and her parents did something. Something like that. It doesn't always have to be psychotic. Okay? Check out DW's video. Yeah, I posted it. I watched it. I watched it. Ugh. Always look at the dates. Good morning, Stephanie. Occam's razor. Yeah. Not everything is a conspiracy. Not everything. Right? So, I don't know when they get to this blue van, but this lady, no offense, lady, you're making my entire face hard right now. Okay? I'm going to forward a little.
Dropping these boxes off, and they saw the red Subaru.
Okay, wait. Yeah. See, I forwarded and I missed something. God damn it. My patience sucks.
So I'm probably jumping ahead, but didn't you catch, like,
Thank you, Aussie
didn't you
Trish.
see Dawn leaving that motel or something?
I did. This was a week.
Now, allegedly, Dawn left the motel. Okay, let's.
After we called TBI because we were told to be quiet and not say anything. And it just sort of went away.
Sinead, that's true.
I'm getting that picture.
That's true. This world is not what we think. I believe you.
That following week, EquiSearch had actually came into town and was doing some searching. And again, this team member went and was walking his dog in the park. He did notice that there was some yellow tape up in the park. That's adjacent to this motel.
Oh my God.
Yes, these are some of the toys that were out there in the box.
Mm-hmm.
So there's toys in the
that day that we called, and the people witnessed and verified that, or the homeless people witnessed and verified that indeed they did see Candace dropping these boxes off, and they saw the red Subaru.
Yeah.
Okay. So isn't this motel like an hour away? All right. So allegedly, here we are. Candace was seen by the homeless people dropping off boxes of toys in the red Subaru. Okay? All right.
It's crazy.
You think?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll pull up more here in a second.
Fuck.
But, so you said it was a week later that you saw.
Correct. A week later, because we were not sitting right. We knew that there was something going on at that motel, and we wanted to see.
Candace is called
you
Breezy.
know, more.
Candace is called Breezy. What? Listen, do you want my eyes to start hurting? Why is she called Breezy? Ziggy's doing it, Stephanie. She just lets them talk for the most part. Yeah, they're saying AmeriCorps Hotel. How did they know? Well, the homeless told her. The homeless said Breezy was there. Breezy? Where's that even coming from? Is that in here? Per the homeless guy, that's her nickname. Are y'all serious? I haven't even got to that fucking part yet. Why? Stop. Breezy. All right.
Plus, if we could catch some shady
Y'all be
business
lying, bro.
or whatever. It was just something inside of this team member that needed to go out there. And this is the day I was also on a remote live with him. And
that's evidence right
he
there.
was driving down one of the back roads that is towards the it's called the Green Belt, is where this motel is at. It was towards the Green Belt. He was driving a back road. While driving this back road, saw a person that had a statue of Candy. And
had a statue
the mom,
of Candy?
Candace.
Wait. Candace seems to be so emotional, I can't tell if it's anguish from devastated mother or defense of hidden knowledge that she knows more. Thank you, Rebecca. I don't know either. Can we send Breezy an edible arrangement? Absolutely. Now, somebody had a statue of Candy. The grandma. A statue? Did you just say statue?
And then had a statue of Candy.
Statue, yes.
And
I hate this whole
the
thing.
mom, Candace. And they were walking with a bag of groceries, a plastic bag of groceries.
And a statue?
So when he turned around, I was able to get a photo. And it's just of the statue. It does not show the face, just shows that the behind of the person. But it was Candace. 100% it was Candace walking towards the motel room
Stature,
with
not
a
statue.
bag of groceries.
Okay.
Or walking.
So they're walking, you know, just here we are, bitch. We're walking, and then all of a sudden there's Candace walking with some groceries, girl. Mm-hmm. Yes. Down a road, honey. Just doing the thing. This lady's like, Brandy, no. So not a statue. Stature of Candace is what she was fucking trying to say. You couldn't just say it looked like Candace, she was shaped like Candace. No, you had to use stature to act like, you know something or whatever. So a lady who's allegedly a little shaped kind of potato-ish, we all are, bitch, don't take any offense, is walking with groceries.
Down that back road that is part of that will take you to that motel.
Okay.
So as this team member was getting ready to leave, go, they were getting ready to go about their business, whatever, just that we were in shock that we saw Candace and what was she doing over there.
She's a
as
human.
he was getting ready to go, Donnie Wells pulls out in front of him from the motel room.
Of course he did.
So that's where you're going to see, I was on a remote live. A couple of us were on a remote live, and we were watching this team member follow Donnie.
Pull that up, too.
Okay.
He,
there's no
fast driver. He can barely keep up.
That was in Sullivan.
No, it was Kingsport. It was
Cindy,
Kingsport,
yes.
where you saw, because it was at the motel, whenever he was pulling out of the motel. I believe that motel was
I mean, I think the commissioner.
So let me ask you this. This is all a week later, all right? Mm-hmm. I personally talked to somebody who was there a week later. Mm-hmm. She has photos and everything. Yeah. You're saying that they were at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. That's what you're saying. So you're telling me that while the police and them were searching the property, they was at the motel or whatever. Police weren't like, where'd the people who live in this house go? Where those people went? Oh, they must have left. Nobody? Nobody. Anybody? Anybody? They just let them leave, go to the motel. I'm like, go ahead. Take a hike. See you soon. Come back later, whenever you feel like it. Is that what goes on in investigations, allegedly? TBI could have provided them a room and were guarding them. Right? Could have. Brandy. I'm gonna need a lot of Tylenol. My eye's already starting to hurt from this. It's already starting to hurt. Drive safe. Bye-bye now. Chasing's gonna send you an edible arrangement to your hotel room.
I believe it was Hawkins County.
All right,
Was the
let me
commissioner.
just listen and stop being an asshole. Seriously. I have problems. And you guys are no help.
I believe so. I believe it came out of Hawkins County, the commissioner.
Okay.
Ask Sandy, or ask, not Sandy,
It's all your fault.
you know who I'm talking about. Ask her. She would know.
Jax, I don't feel rational. I feel crazy.
But I believe it is Hawkins County.
Heather, this is bad. This is bad.
Yes, it is Hawkins County.
Am I right?
So after, this is where he was being followed. That's whenever he was taking a turn out of the motel and getting up on the interstate. My team member was actually still at the light. It had the Ohio tags, so we knew that it was.
So it had Ohio tags, so you knew it was Dawn. Has anybody looked up Dawn's white truck? His license plate? Anybody? Anyone? Anybody in here? Morning, Lizzie. Anybody? Any of you? Don't lie to me either. Big T's mom. I know the AM is almost over, but I can't. I want to do over. We can't. We can't. We've got to keep moving. Ziggy has somebody new on every night. What are we going to do? Every day. I'm like, oh my God. Keep listening. All right.
Donnie, because a white truck with Ohio tags.
Makes sense.
He followed the vehicle for quite some time. He pulled over into a Burger King, which is there. My team member acted like he was broke down for a while in this Burger King.
Yeah.
Donnie is up ahead of that vehicle, but there's the Burger King. That is most definitely Donnie Wells.
Definitely. It looks like an ant. An ant. An ant.
Member
an
acted
ant.
like they were broke down.
An ant.
And then Donnie Wells had left, and my team member
Bags of
also
smoke all
had
the
left.
time. Mom,
And Donnie Wells, I believe, got behind my team member at the light.
Thank you, Emily.
As my team member left.
Why don't we have any photos? Can we see the photos of Donnie Wells driving the car? Can we see that? No. Oh, okay. I thought we could. No? All right.
And did what they needed to do. Donnie Wells again went ahead of him. Just a little bit while down the
Makes me wanna
road,
cry,
there
honestly.
was a
It does.
blue house that
A blue
Donnie
house.
turned into. And again, I sent another photo, a better photo of this blue house.
Let's see it.
It is
There
not
it
a
is.
stock photo. That is not off Google Earth.
Oh, it
This
ain't?
is
We
the
finna
blue
find
house. Donnie Wells pulled in there. There was
Did
a
he?
Kingsport Police Department car. It was a marked vehicle,
It's a blue
Kingsport, Sullivan
house.
County, and Hawkins County. They were all marked vehicles. There were two elderly men sitting out there, and Donnie Wells just walked right into this place.
Where'd the
rubbing
picture of him go?
elbows with these policemen.
Ma'am? Ma'am. Ma'am. Are you listening? You're probably not. Listen. 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 You have a picture here that we're looking at, all right? There it is. Yes. You said he walked in the house. Where that picture at, though? Is that on here? No DW picture. All right. Let's keep going.
We have no idea why. We did pull address on this home. We pulled a lot of information out on this home.
Who home it
This
is?
home sort of does not exist in deed papers. We don't.
The home doesn't exist. What?
We did pull address on this home. We pulled a lot of information out on this home. This home sort of does not exist in deed papers. We
And-
don't know why.
There's no deed. Deed papers? Is that what she's saying? Deed papers? It's not even there. That's the house. But there's no house. You know. Yes, honey. It was Dave with EquiSearch, not Dawn. Dave has a high place. J Lo. Say that one more time. What the hell is happening here? Please, if you have any proof that that was Dave and they were there that week in that fucking truck, email it to me. Thanks, Lane. This is absurd.
48 hours later, we went back
48
because we
hours
wanted
later.
to get some more information on this home. And the home was now empty. Everything was taken out of the windows. The curtains were gone. Everything was gone out of this home. It was just empty.
My God.
When my other team members went back to this home, it is still empty. But as you can see, there are vehicles
Where's
that are
those
there.
pictures?
We do not know who this home belongs to.
Wait. Stop it right now. Thank you, Lane. Somebody tell me right now. The home, it was a regular home or whatever, you know, it was just regular. And then they drove by and snapped some photos really fast, right? And then Dawn went in, and then Dawn come out, and then 48 hours later, they went back again, and it was empty. There was nothing. Grab your kids, grab your wife, child. They're finna steal all your curtains and everything. All the things. They're gonna steal your plants, honey. They're gonna steal the people living in the house. Yeah. There's no deed to the house because it's anonymous. Yes. Dave and EquiSearch is part of it too. And if you get involved in this, you could have your curtains stolen. Are you willing to risk your curtains to be part of this case? Yes or no? It's up to you. Curtains ain't cheap. That's all I'm saying. They ain't cheap.
But we do know it belongs to an old plumber.
No. Oh, now you know it belonged to a
But
plumber, though.
We
But you didn't have no
factually
information.
saw Donnie Wells walk into this home.
Where
And I
the
sent pictures
picture?
of where there are police vehicles that day where we
Not
saw
enough
him
coffee.
go into
Not
this
enough
home.
coffee. There's not enough coffee.
Let me see if I can find those while you're
Please, please,
talking.
please find the
I
picture.
don't want to pull up sort of
I'll take back everything I
pictures
just
that
said.
aren't edited. So
Okay? There's no pictures.
I
Welcome
think I
back.
know which ones you're
Gone.
talking about.
Plumbing tools, gone.
But that is
Old man's dentures, gone. Everything was
So
gone.
this I did see with my own eyes. We were on mobile, live, because every time that this team member would go out, we'd be on a mobile live. So what this team member would see, we would see as well. So we would be able to verify. This is one of the cop cars that was there in front of the home. There's another one right there that is in front of the home. There were 3
this is what we're seeing.
Cop cars that were in front of
Did you
this
see
home
anything? Did you see
on
anything?
this particular day that we watched Donnie Wells walk into this home.
Did you fucking see anything?
I did personally ask. This is the intersection off
what that is?
Where the home is at.
What kind of private investigation? With the shit hanging in your window, ma'am.
Officers to be comfortable
you got to move the shit out of your window.
He told me no.
Ma'am, you have to move the shit out of your window when you're taking pictures for evidence, so that we can see what that is, honey. This is your evidence. That. Mother of God. Every day I have to ask you to control my mouth. Every day. You're not doing good today. You're not doing good today.
Somebody's asking the street name of the house. I don't know if you're able to say or...
I don't remember the name of the house, but it is off the 90th Street. Do what?
Better picture. They took the street, honey.
I can't tell by that sign there. It's blurry, but...
It's gone. The street doesn't exist.
It looks like it's
not there.
2 words, maybe.
I believe it is.
It's a crossroad. That's probably not the road it's on. It's
Ziggy, don't bother looking for it.
It sits right beside
the street
where
is gone.
The team member is pulling out. It sits right beside.
Jose probably took it.
So he's actually the team member is actually pulling out.
Look at these photos.
Because the main street is right there. You can literally see the blue house off of the main street. Where the picture is of the blue house is where one of my other team members took the picture, and it's off the street. Mm-hmm. So as you're passing 93 is this blue house.
You found it on Google Maps? So they didn't take Google Maps with them. No street name. No, but they looked it up. It was a deed house. They couldn't find the deed, but it belonged to a plumber, allegedly. And one day it had all the things. And then the next day all the things were gone. All of them. All the things. No more things. None. 0 things for you.
No, we have searched papers on this blue house.
Mm-hmm.
And
we heard that part, yeah.
There is absolutely nothing. No deeds. Nothing. No nothing.
Nothing.
Even when the plumber owned it, there is nothing on this house in King.
Even when the plumber owned it, there's nothing. Well, how the fuck did you know the plumber owned it then? How'd you know that? Brandy gonna go broke in here today. Listen, Linda. How'd you know that, Pod? If there's no things on the house, how'd you know the plumber owned it then? How'd you know he was a plumber? Who is he? Where'd he come from? And where the fuck are his curtains? That's what we want to know.
I wonder if he was working on that house. Do you think?
The case of the missing curtains.
I don't think so.
Oh, she don't think so.
It's weird though, with the cops there and stuff, but
we might see.
I don't think
you might,
so.
because this is ridiculous.
We lined it up with the motel, and it is a straight shot. So
this is crazy.
With what we uncovered with child trafficking.
Oh, here we go. Thank you, Spooky.
what we uncovered with the child trafficking, and we tried to make PBI aware, and then we were sort of shut down. There was no sense of us reporting it because nobody really cares. Nobody investigates it.
What?
But both of these are going to go hand in hand.
I thought you reported everything, but you don't? You don't now, because you're like, oh, fuck that. Okay.
Auntie D asked, do you have pics of Don walking into the motel or this house?
We do not have the pictures. We just saw that he did it, but we do not have the pictures.
Of course you don't. Right. I feel ya. All right.
This is the motel. Oh, wait. I don't have it up right now.
Oh, God.
Take it down because I don't want to show something I'm not.
Why are you lying to folk? Why?
The motel.
You're making me really mad, lady. You're so
And
making me mad
this
now.
is where you saw
What is this?
suspicious activity. Well, we're told by a couple of homeless people.
We were told by two homeless people that Jose, and we showed them a picture of Jose, and they did not hesitate. They were like, yeah, that's him.
Rebecca.
Not even with no hesitation. They were like, yeah, that's him. And he's got a little girl in a yellow dress. And they didn't know anything about Summer at the time. She had a shaved head. So it was, quote, possibly a sighting of Summer as well.
Sure.
We called it in.
Yes.
And nothing was done.
Nope.
Absolutely nothing.
Zero.
Other than we began to get threats.
Oh.
Like they wanted this to go away. What? They didn't want us to know about this. This was all accidental that we stumbled upon this.
Yes. I accidentally tripped up and listened to this motherfucking live stream is what I did. Because this is some...
After we did find it, again, this team member went back to the park and
I can't.
This time the homeless people told him about the Pressman's home, that this is where they will take the children at. So this team member took it upon themselves and
wait,
without us.
The homeless guy told them about the Pressman's house where they take the children. You stalked Donald, we get it. The rest is kind of blurry. This is why Candace is going crazy. You think? I would fucking listen. Save Jose. He going down for this. He going down. There's way too much evidence here. The homeless people didn't see him with a child with a shaved head. Okay? They synced him. Now, was it the Jose from New York? The Jose from Utah? The Jose from California? Which Jose was it exactly? What picture did you show? Did you show the one inside Candace's home? Or did you show that other one? Maybe you showed him the one with Allie laying on top of him. That was a good shot.
Knowing he took it upon himself.
Where they bring the kids, huh?
And he went out there to the Pressman's home. Apparently, he took a wrong turn. He got on somebody's private property. There was a loud horn that had sounded, and a couple of guys, men in black, had came out and met him with them.
This motherfucker said men in black. You're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. That's what's happening here. I have my own opinion about the Wells, but this is just insane and wrong. Brandy, listen. So Will Smith was there. That's what you're telling me. Will Smith's involved in this? He probably runs the adrenochrome factory, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Dave stayed at the motel and was meeting with the police about that search at the Blue House. The lady's delusional. I promise it was Dave. J-Lo, I believe you. I believe you because your name's J-Lo. That's why. That's why. The cartel's coming next. I can't do this. I can't do this. It was the aliens. It was aliens. I can't do it. It's not Aquasearch, it's Equisearch. Oh, God, help me. All right.
And told him that he needed to get off that property, like, now.
Now.
He was followed getting out of that property.
Here comes Men in Black. With their
and that's really the last part that we know.
I bet they are. I bet they are.
We did a lot of investigating on this property, and I later found out that this property is owned by a person out of California that has global businesses.
Global businesses. I thought there was nothing on the property, and a plumber lived there that had no curtains, but now we know.
I think Sherry has a...
now we know.
Sherry has a good question.
California. Will Smith probably owns it.
She says, I think that is the... I think she means motel that got shut down from child trafficking. I think Cam talked
That
about
wasn't
this.
child
Do you
chat.
know anything about that?
No, I don't, because I literally put the information out a couple of weeks ago, so I don't know.
That's a different motel.
I
That's the
sat
hotel
on it.
Dobbs was at.
My team members had got scared. This is a part why some of the team members.
All right. That's fine. I'm just gonna listen.
This is why some of the team members sort of left in a way.
Hey, Broken Jeff.
Because I felt that
Global
you could
Mama
not be
She.
sitting
Global.
on this type of information,
Jose
knowing
Corporate.
that, one, we cannot really turn it into TBI or
Because-
Hawkins County, Kingsport County, or Sullivan County, because our trust had been so violated already.
Yes, because when you found a random ass toy at a fucking place where kids go to watch racing, they were like, yeah, no, we don't think so. When you found bows with hair in it and some had no hair, they're like, no, no, no. When you found a brown coat and tried to say that motherfucker was Summers and she was in a fucking gray sweatsuit, they kind of was like, no. Violation of trust. I tell you, I wouldn't have trusted them after that either. You'll listen to my goddamn tip, spirit box face.
With what the information we were trying to give them. One of my other team members did call it in eventionally a few weeks ago, and they didn't care. They just did not care.
Didn't care.
They're like, if it's not about Summer, we
Google
don't want to know.
Pressman's home in Rogersville, Tennessee, right now. Okay.
This is why I think that
I need a break from this anyway. Pressman's home in Hawkins County, Tennessee. Okay. Okay, here we go. Pressman's home, Tennessee. It's a ghost town and former headquarters for the International Printing Pressmen and Assistants Union of North America from 1911 to 1967 in the Poor Valley area of Hawkins County, Tennessee, 9 miles north of Rogersville. It included a trade school, a sanitarium, a retirement home, a hotel, a post office, a chapel, a hydroelectric power plant, telecommunication utilities, and other facilities designed to make it a self-sufficient community. Pressman's home was the brainchild of George L. Berry, who grew up near the site in Hawkins County. After he became president of the Pressmen's Union, he convinced union leaders to purchase the Hale Springs Resort, a mineral springs retreat. The buildings from the resort formed a core of the Pressman's home, around which later facilities were constructed. As the union grew, so did Pressman's home, adding larger and more elaborate facilities. In its heyday, Pressman's home was a self-sufficient town that even provided its own electricity. Beginning in the mid-1960s, pressure from the competing unions to lobby the U.S. federal government was beginning to convince leaders of the union that their location in rural East Tennessee was becoming detrimental to the interests of the union. The union announced that it was moving its headquarters in 1967. Lack of funding and merger with other printing unions led to the closure of the Pressman's home as a retirement facility for union members in 1969. Since the union left, several schemes have been proposed to revive the site, including a tourist resort, retirement community, and even a state penitentiary. Can we get to the like scary part of this? Can we do that? Is there a scary part somewhere? Like child trafficking or crazy people or something? Or let's just put child trafficking in with it. Why not? Google wants to already fucking kill me. Child trafficking. I don't see anything. What am I doing? What are we doing here? Accused stalker indicted on felony charges. He looks lovely. A Hawkins County man had previously been accused of stalking his ex-girlfriend earlier this month. Around May 2nd, at 12:32 a.m., Hawkins County Sheriff's Office responded to a stalking complaint. He lived at Timberlake Drive. Okay, he was stalking her, probably in a white truck with Ohio plates, allegedly. There's nothing to do with that in here. I don't know. Pressman's home is a place in Rogersville. Closed down. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But allegedly, that's where they bring all the children to do all of that stuff.
It's both going to go hand in hand. That to find Summer is probably busting this ring, but we're little people. We can't do it. A lot of my team members did get scared. They wanted me to stay quiet, and I just could not stay quiet. I'm like,
What
we're
ring?
letting these kids go.
The plumbing ring?
You know, wherever they're coming from, if they're being shipped in, and then these are just holding places,
What's the
whatever
holding
it may
place?
be. It just did not sit right in my gut. These are children that we're talking about. They're missing.
What are you talking
somebody's
about?
missing loved one, or coming out of a different county, or coming out of a different state, or could be the Mexican children as well, where they don't have their parents. Could be other children in foster care. I mean, there's just so many angles to it. Where are they getting these children from? Why are they there? Why does this other person have 5 children held up in a motel room?
Who?
And there were so many other things that went with it. Blood mobile showing up late at night at this motel room, taking blood from the children. Why are they taking blood from the children?
Somebody got confused. I think somebody mentioned there is no Kingsport County, but I think that I don't know what that means. It says Kingsport is not a county; is a city.
Ziggy, that's
Sullivan
what you're
County.
stopping to talk
And I have
about?
to
Did you
open
hear
the
what
door
you just
for my
said,
boyfriend.
Ziggy?
Hold on. Go ahead, keep talking.
Please
about
keep talking.
I don't know what they mean by this comment.
Well, he did go. Well, the team member said Kingsport Police Department. So
Get back to the
Sullivan
blood
County,
mobile.
Kingsport. Then
No, Lori, you're going to
I
have
guess
to
they're
type
the
it
same.
again.
I don't know.
We
I'm
have a lot
not
going
from
on in here
Tennessee.
today.
So if it's a county inside, I'm sorry. I don't know how to. I'm not.
Nobody
I'm not
cares
from
if it's
that
county.
area. But I know that it was Kingsport County, Sullivan
my
County, and
face.
Hawkins County
Just-
that were police vehicles
bitch,
that were at
please move on.
this blue house.
The blue house.
Dusty, that's where everybody's getting confused because you're right. You're not from around here because Kingsport is in Sullivan County, and the one team member got threatened in Sullivan
I
County,
can't.
but he's a commissioner in Hawkins County.
Okay.
I have no coffee left.
Thank you.
And we all have called and so forth. I know there is a lot of people called.
Can we get back to the
giving
blood
fake
mobile?
statements and all of this.
What is happening here?
But please stop your judging. I mean, if you don't believe what we're saying, then don't be in here listening.
Ma'am, I'm trying. I swear to you. But I try to operate on fact. Where are the photos? You have photos of cars half a mile away with alleged Ohio plates, but you didn't take a picture of the plate, okay? You have Dawn and Candace going in and out of motels. No more photos of them, photos of the motel. You have them going into blue homes with no curtains. You don't know whose home that is, allegedly a plumber. But there's no deed nor any information on them. However, now it belongs to some globalist in Cali. We're gonna need a hell of a lot more information to take you serious as investigators. I want to see photos of children getting their blood taken in the middle of the night at a motel that you did not report to the TBI because you did not trust them. Okay, that's what we're gonna need. That's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need it now. Not later. Right now would be good.
To us. But get out there and help look for Summer. Pass out the flyers about Summer. I have plenty. You want some? Give me your email address and I'll ship them. I'll send them to you that way. I don't care.
Oh, it gets better
But yeah,
than this, Brandy. Than this.
mm,
I asked Chase
I
for
don't-
five.
we don't
flyers.
know.
How, Brandy?
Oops, go ahead.
My eye hurts now.
go ahead, Ziggy.
No, I was just saying, like,
My whole eye hurts.
Did you just say that if we wanted flyers to contact you? Is that what you said? Sorry, I
Chalkboard,
kind of got
please.
distracted because.
Brandy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I asked Chase.
I'll mail them out.
Flyers, but
I don't care what you're doing with flyers.
There was no
please.
flyers. So
Oh,
I
fuck my
asked the
life.
person there, why is there not
We got
a
a forward.
flyer up? Well, Don and Candace said that they did not want the flyers
There's
up.
Tiffany. She says, I'm sorry, how does she know they would take in children's blood? Thank you, Joanne. How do you know? How do you know? How do you
That's
know?
exactly what the owner of the store told me.
Please ask that question.
And I was like, can I ask you why?
Ask that
Do
question.
you know that either 1 or 2 days after Summer went missing, that Candace was sitting in that restaurant with somebody laughing her head off? She said, I don't know what they were laughing about, but I thought, how could you sit here and laugh knowing
I'm not
your
looking
daughter
at their
is?
chat. I can't look at it.
well, it was just a few days after she
She
went
went
missing.
undercover as a phlebotomist.
1 or 2 days after she was missing. Mm-hmm.
Wow, how can you keep it? I don't know. I wouldn't even been able to eat, let alone be in a restaurant.
Really?
Like, you know,
That's what I told her. I told her I
Please,
drink or sleep.
please, come
Yeah.
on.
yeah.
Wait for it, huh? Wait for it.
Somebody, it wasn't just Tiffany's question, but there are a few people's questions. What did you mention
we go.
about taking children's blood?
It was hearsay.
Oh, it was hearsay.
I don't remember how we came across it, but it was hearsay that apparently that there is a blood mobile that will pull up at that motel at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning and take the children in there and do whatever with their blood. If they're testing blood types, I don't know. But the comment was made. I don't remember where we got it from or how we even came across that comment. But it made us do a little bit more investigating as well. And we saw that the hospital is right there across.
Oh, the hospital's involved.
Right
too.
there across from this motel.
Everything's across.
So,
from the
I mean,
motel,
a lot of it
apparently.
is a lot of
Lies?
coincidental, I guess,
Oh,
where you
coincidental.
have all of it right there in this area. Nobody's going to ask questions at 2:30, 3 o'clock at night.
No.
But apparently
Nobody
it was
would
said
ask.
that they saw 2 nurses being dropped off
Nurses.
at one of these blood mobiles behind behind the motel. Now, look, I will take that from a grain of salt because I
Oh,
did
me
not
too.
personally see that as a fact with my eyes.
Right.
But, I mean, it sort of goes hand in hand in a way. If you have children
It
that
can't
are
be
being
hearsay.
trafficked, why are they taking blood or having to do anything with putting these children in a blood mobile
Sunny.
late at night or whatever they're doing analysis on?
Wow, I've heard everything now about.
Oh, me
I've
too.
never heard of such a thing.
More than me.
No, child trafficking is a multi-million
Well,
dollar.
trafficking, yeah, but the blood thing, I've never heard something like that.
Well,
Taking blood.
it's not that I'm going
Oh,
to
we can
try to be a
spoil.
conspiracy theorist because I'm not a conspiracy theorist because I am a lot about facts. But
Sounds
if
like
you, even though, you know, I have the gift, spiritual and everything else, I also like to back them up with
Oh.
facts.
it. Rebecca.
If you do look up adrenochrome, I
Oh,
think it's
Here we
adrenochrome,
go.
what they do to these children is there's a certain blood type that they want for these children. And that being a multi-million dollar business with child trafficking, some of these children don't make it because what they do is they put these children underground and they have to end up scaring these children to death to be able to get this adrenochrome. The fare, whatever it may be, and this adrenochrome for a little vial is sold for over $4,000 to $5,000, I believe. So you can look that up. You will not find it on Google. You're going to have to go to DuckDuckGo, and you would be able to look that up. It's not about conspiracy theory. It's actually been out there. It is real. This is what has happened. This goes hand in hand also with child trafficking. They don't just traffic these children. They do other things with these children.
Yeah. Okay. Navy Vet says,
Wait
if I
for
were
it.
in better health and not suffering from multiple
Brandy.
myeloma, I would be happy to help search. I've never been one to be easily scared away. Thank you, Navy Vet. Yeah, I'm not easily scared either. I know some people are trying to scare me, and Dusty, and some people I've had up on panel and stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna take more than sending me,
Brandy.
telling
I'm
me
trying
who I
so
am.
hard to just be quiet.
I'm not,
I'm trying.
asking them to do any more than that. I'm just saying I don't see why anybody would
Why, Carolyn?
want to shut down people talking about this case unless it's for nefarious reasons, because I'm very fair.
Sorry. So for those who come in late, we're trying not to type that entire word out. Don't time anybody out. Just remove their comment. Just because it'll end up in the algorithm, and we don't want that to happen. That's all. Yes. So if you're going to talk about trafficking in the sense of the rabbit hole, right? Because there is a rabbit hole, right? A lot of people can agree child trafficking is real. We need a tinfoil hat emoji. Thanks, Big D's mom and Emily. Thank you very much. We're going to need a round of drinks, and it's pretty early in the day. We can all say, yeah, I think child trafficking is real. Sure, yes, I think it's real, right? We're not all going to agree that there's an elite cabal. People are not going to agree to that. They're not going to just be like, oh, okay, you're talking about adrenochrome, and that makes sense. It's probably the first time 65-70% of those people have heard that word, and they're probably deathly afraid now, or your entire story is now bullshit because you didn't do your research. You didn't explain it properly. So you're talking scare the kids to death and take their blood behind the motel where the homeless people's at, that Dave Rita could have been at, that Don was at with the plumber, and he ain't got no damn curtains. Do you see how crazy you sound? You sound crazy. You sound crazy. And that just made it sound crazier. It just made it sound crazier. What are you doing? The nerve, bitch, the nerve of y'all to insert this into Summer's case. The nerve. We need more fucking coffee now. Motherfuckers made me drink all this fucking coffee. Let's go get some more. Lola, the nerve of them. The nerve. Come on, Mama. Let's listen a little more. Because I'm about... Listen, bitch. No.
As far as letting people talk, from all sides on this case. I want to hear everything.
I get that.
And
I do understand what Ziggy's trying to do. I do. But goddamn, girl.
I have my opinions, obviously. I feel that Don and Candace know what happened.
I do as well, and I do not think that Summer is, quote, trafficked. I think something else happened within the home with Summer. But I think we were showing this on accident, the child trafficking, the trafficking rings. We did reach out. When we reached out, we started to get threatened. So it's not that we backed down. We were not scared. Well, I wasn't scared. But a few of my team members that are in Tennessee, of course, you're going to get scared because you're dealing with a system up there that is hiding. And look, we're not talking about marijuana growth. We're not talking about moonshine. we're talking about child trafficking, which is multi-million dollars. And we feel that we stumbled across this on accident and that this is a hub, and that if people were to talk, your higher ups, I mean,
everybody in the fucking world knows
people are
about
going
it.
to die. People are killed over this type of stuff because you're getting into the pockets of big people.
If I was someone's mother, I'd
And this is what they don't want out into the real world. Unfortunately, I think it's already out there.
Yeah.
Ziggy, can I have your email address?
Yeah, it's Ziggy333 at mail.com. I'll type it also. It's not Gmail, it's mail.com. I'll you want to put it in private chat? It comes up occasionally also in regular chat. I'll put it on the
These people
screen
crazy.
here.
I promise you, these people are crazy.
I answer a bunch of emails.
Not
And
in
for
a
those
coffee in
who
the gosh darn world.
email me, I just ask that you put your username, YouTube username, on every email, even if not just the first one, because I get answer so many emails that what happens is I forget who you are, by the time that it's crazy. I hate having to ask people like who are you again?
I believe Hassamer.
I had to
I
forward
think
it.
that they would probably.
I can't.
They're probably protecting their lives, is what they're doing. Because if they were to talk, I think people are going to come after them. I personally think Candace and Donnie know what happened to Summer and know where she is at.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
I thought the child traffickers had her.
And it goes back to.
Didn't the traffickers have her at the motel?
So basically, after he mentioned,
now the parents did it again. We're back to that.
For you guys. He said, "Yeah, well, the world hates us. Already hates us." And I said, "It wasn't really bad." He said, "What's bad is, of course, here he goes back to Jeannie and Mary. What's bad is Jeannie and Mary and others like them in this world that have nothing but pure hate in their hearts and will do anything to destroy good." And then I just tried to change the subject. I said, "Is Candace willing to make a statement, you think?"
Yeah, I did.
And he says, "All those leaders, including Summers, which Jeannie and Mary's,
hey, Riba.
Me and Candace, through all the hell we put up with, just got
great, good. John's talking about his people.
Feel that it needs to be talked about, and I did put all this information out again on my live. That was hard to put out that information, but that information did go out. I'm a little person, so nobody will probably even listen to me or my team. Again, I'm on that radar with TBI. Don't know why.
Well, because you're down in their county investigating without permission.
Absolutely no reason why. Or idea why. We just reported what we have seen. And we're getting absolutely nowhere. It's like it's getting swept under the carpet. And we're here for Summer. We're not just Summer. We're here for these other children.
Why are people putting donuts
this is what we do. This is what we are about. We want this baby home and nothing more. We want her home. We're not about money because we don't care.
Toaster oven, no.
To me, and I've said this a million times, money is root of all evils. We've never ran a donation.
Why would I invite
That is
Dawn
how
on?
we are. We are pure in what we do. We're not out to in Little Summer is found.
No, nobody believes Candace is telling the truth. I don't think so.
I was seeing if there was any other of your other screenshots that
Thank you, Beverly.
need to be.
Come on.
It was parked there with those two white vehicles.
Okay.
It is not the truck. It is a newer Ford King Ranch. It is not the vehicle that they are looking for, that TBI is looking for. But it was a vehicle that was parked at this blue home.
Oh, at the blue home. We're back to the blue home.
But like I said, with Pressman's, we did not get no photos because there was no cell cell phone service
made
out there. You
something
could not
for
really
you.
call.
It's not very good.
So I was not on a live remote
Yes,
or
just
anything.
believe.
We're just going by with what the team member had told us, what was seen, what was done. And whenever he got mobile service to be able to call us and let us know.
Reptilians are from inner Earth, huh? Allegedly. No photos. No.
I would be too.
On it and or undercover. Since
I gotta speed this up.
KB Boss.
I can't take this anymore.
I think so. I do, because I do know for a fact that there is one location that the TBI are watching for the child trafficking.
We know the Wells don't agree with psychics, so why is Dawn okay with talking
I
to
have a
this
feeling they are now as
dusty
well too.
woman? I don't. I thought she
The
presented
Glamour's Life
herself
said
as
you
a
don't need
searcher
service for pics.
first.
Can you explain that? I don't know.
I didn't
what
know
that
she was
means.
some kind of.
I don't think the team member took pictures that
Person.
day. I think he was too scared and he didn't have time to get photos because he was being chased out of there.
Chased.
I
No.
hear. Well, we're waiting for Tiffany. Let's. I have something
I'm
to show
good,
you.
Riva. How are you, honey?
I've heard enough.
Dirty motherfucker like this. From now on.
This is them
There's
arguing.
no more pleading with someone like this. It's turned into a whole new game. In my mind, all that pleading shit's over with. No more.
Dawn,
No more.
Can I ask you a
I'm
question?
not pleading with some sorry self.
Is the reason that you're not
Yeah,
going?
you can ask me a question.
Is the reason that you're not going to plead or haven't been is because you know Summer's not coming home?
Oh, I don't know nothing. I don't know a damn thing.
What do you feel?
I wish I did.
Bill Summers gonna
But I know I'm not pleading. I'm not pleading with a murderous, pedophile, rape man,
You
or
don't know if
whoever
they're
has her.
murderous?
I don't care who.
Or pedophilia?
What's that?
But you don't know if they're murderous, do you?
Who? What?
If you're saying
I
you're
don't
not
know
going to
what they've done.
I mean,
And so
do
the
we
smart-
think the fucking fairy godmother stole Summer? I mean, is that what we think? Do we think like some really nice people came and took her? Or do we think they're probably murderous pedophiles, allegedly? Huh? What do we think? If somebody stole your kid, allegedly, would we think, well, some really sweet auntie came, you know, maybe a plumber auntie. And even though they don't have curtains, you know, they stole my kid. But they're very nice, you know. Or would you think some sick fuck took your kid? What would you think? What would you think?
So,
No. It's okay. No. We're not trying to attack you here. We're just trying to get answers, Don. So when you were
I'm
making
trying
a
to
video-
get answers.
when you were making a video and you were driving into the back side where the lower shed is, and you said we, and then you change it to I, are these just things that you're accidentally screwing up on, or is this something where it's because people are saying that you're trying to cover your words and it's always past tense? Can you put that up front?
You know what?
What do they want
These
them to say?
people
Who
are
the fuck
always
knows?
looking for any little thing, whatever. Those
Anything.
cell phone, they don't think they're cell phone
Anything.
detectives and whatever. You know what? I'll tell you like this. The police here. You know what? Do you think that I'm smart enough to cover myself in lies and everything else? My ass would be in jail.
Do you have confidence
Thank
in the
you.
cops right now? Do you have confidence in the cops? That right now,
Well,
is that why?
I have confidence in them enough to know that I can't pull the wool over them. There's no way. They know where I was. Everybody knows where I was.
Okay, well,
I know
let's go
what
to.
my life's about.
Let me ask you about that really fast because there's been some discrepancy. That you say you were at work. Your boss vouches for that,
Yeah.
right? But yeah,
My coworkers, my cell phone, my
Yeah.
Starlink, and my Subaru. I probably have
And
like
so-
6 witnesses altogether. But whatever.
so if that's true, if you have the alibis for all that, why hasn't law enforcement cleared you? That would make only sense to rule you out, right?
Right? That's true. That's
Oh,
true.
so why
I
don't you
agree
say-
with that. I don't know why they're not clearing me.
Agreed.
Basically, what they're
I
doing is
agree
if
with
that's
that. I
true,
mean,
they're
I don't-
leaving your ass out to dry.
Right.
True that. I got to
So-
agree with you there.
Well, I just don't understand.
You sure love to come on here and talk crap. I've never talked crap about any other creator. Sure, Jan, so you're lying. Never have I. Never. No, I see you, B. And what fan club are we leading here? Sure, Jan. There's no fan club. None.
So are they crooked? I mean, what's going on? So you were at work, and if your alibi's airtight, they should have cleared you.
That's a damn good question. That's a damn good question.
Have you ever fallen down the hole going to your bedroom? Just honestly, for me.
No, nothing like that.
No. Okay.
No.
Because that'd be a big
there
drop.
was one night.
Broke her neck or something.
Oh yeah.
Don, let me ask you this, because I've gotten a lot of messages. We talked the other day on Ziggy's show, and I've gotten a lot of comments saying that I don't think Don has anything to do with this, but they believe that Candace does, and I know that you will staunchly defend her, and I understand she's your wife. I get it, but but in the grand reality of everything, if you were at work the entire time, you don't know what happened. Maybe somebody's lying here, right?
That's true. That's true. The only thing that I have to go on is knowing my wife, knowing what she's going through, her mental state and everything. She is tore up, bro. So, I mean, she is tore up.
Why
she loves that girl with all her heart.
Yeah. Look.
Well, actually, Dr. Phil actually spent big money and had some serious dental work done for her. He sure did.
That's what we were wondering. Thank you for telling us.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, right. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Dr. Phil's a great guy. I think he's.
I know.
Are you not allowed to talk about the show?
Yeah.
Irrelevant. I don't care if Candace.
No, sir, I'm not. But I think that was okay. He did.
Can I just ask if it was a good or a bad experience? Can I ask if it was a good or a bad experience?
It was a good experience, except for we was right downtown Hollywood there.
Autumn, people say that I defend Dawn because I don't bash the parents. Our main rule in here is we don't bash other creators. That's the main rule. It's not allowed. People are blocked immediately for that. I don't care how you feel about another creator. Go tell them. So sure, Jan is a troll, obviously. Doing what trolls do.
Man, there's a lot of drug addicts and a lot of drugs. It was bad. We kind of holed up in our damn hotel room. We was holed up in our hotel room because it was bad. We just didn't want to be out there in the mix of that stuff. So
Hey, 423 Chase just said,
I felt like
we popped up. I don't mean to cut you off, Don, but
trying to come to the grips of the reality of it all. Statistically speaking, the statistics tell us we're not going to see our daughter again in this lifetime. I tried to hold hope in God.
Why did they say you took the Subaru, and why did you take it that morning?
Those psychic people or whoever these searchers are, they're not creators. I'm not laughing at Ziggy. At all. At all. So hopefully everybody is very clear.
The reason I didn't take it that day, I've had it for several days. It was just sitting there, and I was paying all this money for it, and I thought, man, I'm going to go ahead and use it for a while, and I put all my tools in it. I've been using it for about a week.
So he says he's been using the Subaru for about a week. He didn't just take it that day.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to...
I don't know how he ended up... He's not on her panel. He's on a different panel, and somebody told Ziggy, and she put it up.
Okay.
Who was that?
Yeah, she's pissed.
We just wanted to show our support. We just wanted to show our support and congratulate her new T2 and
Doug said they support you.
She's very patient.
We support anything that finds Summer, and if that's what you guys are doing,
right?
That's what we support with. And I don't want to get into.
Thanks, Angel.
We just want to keep her name.
We would like to have you back again. That's why we can save some questions.
Hey, bro.
Thanks, Betty.
And that's all we've been trying to do is keep her picture and name out there, even through all the hatred, all the bad media, everything.
Well, I don't think that she's doing that. I think she's trying to hear what everybody has to say who's been connected to the Wells. It doesn't mean she believes all of it. I don't know what she believes. She doesn't really say. So I don't know.
Oh, we've been taking it and sucking it up, but all that bad stuff is still keeping her picture out there. And even as evil as it's been, it's still keeping her picture and everything out there. So we're just trying to hang on with all we got.
Right. And when you were working that day, were you working in the Meadows? Where were the exact location you were working? Because there's been discrepancies and people saying you weren't.
That's in the Meadows. Yeah, in the Meadows. Yeah, it's in Jonesboro. I work all over Eastern Tennessee and Virginia.
Driving at normal speed, how long would it take to get from work to home?
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
And do you take the same path on the way there as the way back, or do you take Gum Springs Road?
Yeah. Yeah, I take the same path there and back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, because when I map quested it gave me a route going backwards that gave me Gum Springs Road, and I was wondering if that was a shorter route back or if it was less trafficy.
Well, Gum Springs Road is what leads to our house. I take Gum Springs Road there and back. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did Candace work with you at the Meadows? I heard that she was working with you at some point.
Sometimes. Sometimes she does. I mean, before we started having kids, we had 4. We
on here later. I don't know. Who knows? I couldn't to move on.
All right, Tiffany's up.
Play it. All right, 1, keep playing. 2.
I have plenty of time. I can wait. It's totally up to you. Dusty, just of this happening or transpiring, I think it would be a great idea to ask Don about this situation, and I wouldn't give him a heads up. If he's busy over there, I think you should.
Yeah, I should.
Put him on the spot.
Maybe later ask him to come up. Show him that picture and see.
We've seen him. That's why we got the picture of the blue house. The Pressman's home. I do not have any
blue house and rubbing elbows.
No, we've seen him. That's why we got the picture of the blue house. But he was seen going into that blue house where the police cars were parked at. The Pressman's home. I do not have any photos from that day. From us, just what we pulled off the internet, what it was about and everything else. But this blue house, we physically saw him pull up to this house, get out and walk into this house where these police officers were at. That's why this house became where we needed to investigate it a little bit more. Why is he walking in here with these police officers? Like nothing.
So you have photos of this happening?
Gee, Tiffany Marie.
There's eyewitnesses. We were on a live. That's why we took photos of this house.
Okay, but with all due respect, what I wanted to know is if you have photos of Don walking into this house.
No, not with him walking in, no. Because the team member had to turn around. But that's where we got pictures with the police cars at
the shit. Here's Candace.
Uh-oh.
Candace comes on for a second.
Understandable.
There's been so much bullshit, guys. You know, you've seen it all.
I'm rewinding it.
You know what?
To that part.
Thanks, Alice.
Candace like the billboard at least? Did she get to see it? Did she like the whole fucking
thing?
What is that?
I'm sorry. People keep calling me trying to disconnect us. I'm sorry about that.
Who's that call?
Is it Benny?
I don't know who it was I hung up on. No, it's not Benny.
Listen, Candace. We all want to find Summer. The billboard's up. We want to help you look. 423 Chase and other people.
Maybe you'll come back on sometime when you feel better, Candace.
Yeah, when better, please come back on. We want to help get people to you guys. So
I just don't like when I be woke up into a live when I'm trying everything I can do to find my daughter, whether it's on the computer or whether it's on the ground. I get upset.
Understandable.
Let's let him go.
Would you feel more comfortable coming back on another time, Don? And we'll stay in touch.
Thank you for keeping it about Summer. That's important. Thank you. That's awesome.
That's what it's about.
I appreciate that, y'all.
We'll be in touch. I want to help.
Oh, gee, you'd have to rewind.
Okay, thank you, y'all. God bless you, man. Thank you. All right.
Take care, Don.
See y'all.
Not enough time in the world.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to see what. That's the first. I must say I like Candace's hair much better. I know that's a odd comment to say, but that's the first we've seen from her for a while, so I wanted to play that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So is my sound okay? Because some people are saying that I sound a little bit muffled.
It's all right. I mean, it's like a little bit staticky, but it's not bad, really. Not on my end, at least.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what it sounds like, because I can just, I'll join on my phone if it's that much of a problem.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, that's cool.
He was like, bye. Yeah.
I just see that Benny's going live. Funny that it seems like it's 7 days. Did he? Because I knew he couldn't keep his mouth shut for.
Come on.
Did Dusty mention
another live last night, which Moon Chaser sort of wants to address the person? But I'm a very transparent person. I do. I have a criminal record. I'm a mother. And if you mess with my cubs, that's what my charges are about in 1992 and in 2011. You mess with my cubs, and let me tell you, I am a mama bear. I will cut you. You don't mess with my children.
I don't understand either, but
I will do it all over again. I will get me another felon.
Some of these things. And so your friend who got Ziggy, would you pull up those photos again? Do you have them handy?
Yeah, I do. Which one do you want?
So the ones of the truck at the hotel.
Okay. Oh,
and then the ones of the truck on the road, the ones of the truck in general, all of them, really.
Okay. Do you want the hotel first?
Yeah, sure. And while you bring those up, Dusty, do you think that it's possible that maybe the blood donor truck was there, posted up, trying to spend the night, maybe, and maybe people that were volunteering had their children with them, and maybe that was what you could have seen, or your friend may have seen?
That is a possibility. Now, the blood donor truck that we saw was parked in the hospital. There's 3 of them, and it's literally right.
So now the blood donor truck was parked at the hospital, not at the motel. I thought it was at the motel. No? Oh, okay.
Across the street from this motel, the hospital is.
Okay, so I think that that's a very real possibility, because especially if the hospital is across the street from this hotel, that maybe the blood donation truck was parked there for people to stay overnight, and maybe some of these people did have their kids with them, and maybe that's
but it was hearsay.
Your friend saw. I think, and I say this with respect, I think it's a very far stretch to think that this has to do with adrenochrome, and I'm not trying to be rude. I really am not. I understand that people have concerns, but can you explain to me what exactly? All right. So what date were these photos taken?
Labor Day is with the photos, the toys in the bin. That is Labor Day. With the jacket in the motel, those are Labor Day.
You said it was a week later. You said it was a week. Labor Day's in fucking September.
When TBI was called, that quote, we had credible evidence. A week later is when this photo is not from a week later of the Blue House. I sent another team out to get a picture of this house so that we had it. Because we were not able to get it fully on the live whenever we were there, because we were remote.
YouTube.
And we were trying to be inconspicuous. We were only able to get the police cars, the police cruisers that were there at this home. So we went out there again to get a picture of this home. So this picture here is from a few weeks ago. When we were able to go out there.
And I thought the house was gone.
Okay, and you said that Don's truck was there, and that you also saw his truck. Can you explain to me?
Yeah, it was a week after Labor Day, yes.
Okay, so a week after Labor Day would have been long after Summer disappeared, correct?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, so what exactly is it that you're thinking took place at this house? I'd be very curious to see if maybe Don could clear up whose home this is if people saw him going in. But also, he does have the right to show up at a friend's house, right? And maybe the cops just happened to be there because there might have been a dispute. Like, we don't really know what would be going on. I just want to know. I want to know about the Ohio license plate. Were you close enough to see it was an Ohio license plate?
My team member was. Yeah.
Okay, so did you get a tag? Did you get the license plate number?
I don't know. I have to ask over if they did. I believe they did, but I'm not 100% sure. We just know it said Ohio on his plates on his truck. The question that you're asking me about the motel, we followed him out of that motel a week later. And it is possible he could have just been going over to visit friends. We find it suspicious in a way that 48 hours later, this house was completely emptied out, especially when there were police there, and he just walked in like.
So do we have pictures of the house looking normal, and then the house emptied out? That's probably too much to ask.
Like he owned it. So that's why we suspicious. We don't know if it's like a house that's for holding or whatever it may be, like a transport where you bring kids in. Because this time that we were brought to this house, we literally followed Don out of that hotel in question. And we were on a remote live when we followed him coming out of that motel room, not motel room, that motel parking lot.
Oh, motel.
I guess I just wonder why there's no photos of Don walking in, or Don walking out of this house or the hotel, and that's what I guess I was trying to figure out. And maybe if you had them, it would be a good idea to show them, because these aren't going to help us unless we can actually see that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there was 4 of us that witnessed him going in there.
And not one of you dum-dums took a picture? Nobody took a picture? Nobody. No one? Anybody? Somebody? Will Smith? Anybody? No. Oh, nobody. Okay.
Remote live. But coming out, actually, there's a picture there. It's his truck coming out of that motel. I was able to get a picture of him coming out of the motel. That's the parking lot of the motel where he's getting ready to turn.
Where's that?
So we were able to get. And again, that was eyewitness. We saw that, and that's whenever we followed him, and he stopped off at Burger King, got him a lunch or whatever, and come over here to this house. And we observed him stopping over at this house and just walking in. My team member had to turn around. He went up into the subdivision and came back, and that's how we got the pictures of the police cars. Now, Don's truck was parked there over by the, if you see the shed that's right there, his truck was pulled in there.
Right.
And the police cars were on the outside perimeter. But
so why not get a picture of him? The police are going to protect you. They're right there, right? The police are going to protect you because they're right there. Nobody's going to fuck you up, right? What kind of cameras y'all using? There's something called Zoom. You could have zoomed right in from far away. Don't you think it would have been critical to see him going into a house that's blue, that has no deed, that belongs to nobody on the planet, that allegedly could be being used for child trafficking, with crazy police and then men in black and some more shit? Nobody thought that this was critical? Like, we've got to get a photo of this? Nobody? Nobody?
In there, and he just walked in. My team member is a very skittish team member and was very scared. So we really didn't want to hang around too long because we know what we had already uncovered.
He's a skittish team member. Y'all are out here looking for missing children. Mr. Positive, no one took a picture. I'm about to create a miracle. Jump out of my wheelchair listening to this no picture talk. Thank you, Mr. Positive. That's more likely to happen than any of this being true.
And we were already on the radar, so we didn't wait around to see what was going on. We just snapped pictures and we were gone.
How would your skittish
but we did see with our own eyes that he did walk in there.
If they came across a dead body?
Okay.
What would they do?
So was this photo taken from the day that Don was there, or no? Did you go back?
No, that photo was not taken from the day that he was there. Now, the day that he was there, the photo that was taken were with police cars that were on the line on the side of the road. That photo was taken from that day.
Okay, so the photo with the police car outside was taken from that day. But we can't see that house in that photo. Yeah. We can only see the police cruiser there, but we can't see the blue house in the photo to even match that up, that it was sitting outside the house. And I'm feeling like I'm trying to be logical here.
KB.
And this live stream is going to cause a lot of speculation, and that's why I'm basically trying to ask these questions, because
no, it's understandable. We weren't able to get it that day because of the 3 cops that were there, and after what we had already uncovered, the team member was really scared, and he had already been threatened by the Hawkins County commissioner. So he was
Hawkins County
that team
Commissioner.
member was already scared after what we saw.
Thank
we saw
you,
Dawn go
Mandy.
in there. And like I said, there was a couple of us.
We
went back 48 hours later to get a picture of the house, and it was empty. Like,
do you have a photo of the house empty when they went back?
I do, but we have to find it.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I do. It will be somewhere in. I'm not for sure if Kathy has it, but we should have it somewhere buried in all the photos that we have. I'm going to have to look deep for it, but.
We have proof of time travel now, because prior to Tiffany coming on, every question she's asked, I've asked in my head and out loud. So what had happened was Tiffany has the ability, right, to look into the future, right? She uses a spirit box to do that. She uses a spirit box, right? And then she talked to it and was like, so what is Chasing gonna say tomorrow? And can you look into the future, spirit box? And the spirit box was like, and then it told her all my questions. And then the Men in Black came and they implanted a chip in her head, and it made her get on Ziggy's live and then ask the questions. That happened. It's true. I've seen it right now happen.
We do have a photo of it.
Is it possible that you could see if maybe somebody has it now?
Let me ask.
And then you said that your friend
Do what?
You said that your friend who these photos.
Hey, Kathy, you're really
It happened.
yeah, it's like you can't hear you very well.
Yeah, we've got a tower out here.
Do you believe
can
it
you find
happened,
us
Mama?
right now?
Come here, Mama. Do you think that happened?
Yeah.
I think it did. Come here, Mama.
We've got a
Come here.
tower.
What do you think about this phone call? You think it's piece of
Yeah,
shit?
we can't hear you at all.
I
It's
do
really spotty.
Thank you, Laura.
So you said that your friend was threatened by the Hawkins County Commissioner, the one that took these photos.
Come here, Mama.
Is it the friend that took these photos, Dusty?
Not the photo that's in person here. No. The person that was my team member that was threatened is the one that was walking the green belt and took pictures of the jacket that was pulled out of the water. There was also a red sweatshirt and the homeless people that were telling him about Candace and quote her nickname being Breezy and seeing Summer and Candace in the red vehicle out that day.
Okay, so we're kind of jumping around a little bit. I'm going to try to follow you as we go along, and I'm trying hard to follow you. So the brown jacket that was pulled out of the water, Ziggy, do you have that photo on hand? She might have walked away.
Sorry, yes. Sorry, I did walk away for a second. I was going to
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I do that all the time. And Dusty, you said that there was
pink. It's actually pink, but it's like dirty. It looks like to me.
Yeah, it's pink brown.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Was that given to
Oh, it was pink brown.
the TBI? Did you call the?
Yes, of course. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did they come pick that up?
Nope.
No.
They were not interested in it.
I love you. I love you.
But that is what was sent to the TBI. That we had pulled out of the water behind the motel, the creek that's back there behind it. That is a jacket that was pulled out of there. That is the photo that was sent. They said that is credible evidence. It wasn't even about the motel. That's the picture that was sent.
My spirit box.
And we told them everything that we had learned that day, whenever we called the TBI.
Okay, so we're back to the motel.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay,
from Labor Day. This photo is from Labor Day.
September
The jacket
6th. So the jacket is from September 6th,
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You called the TBI on September 6th, and did they come out, and did you see them arrive there?
We did not see them arrive. They told my team member to go to the Kingsport County Police Department, and that's where the
Sullivan County?
Sullivan County, Kingsport, yes.
Okay, so yeah, because Kingsport is in Sullivan County, so Sullivan County PD. So you didn't call TBI, or you did call TBI, but they had Sullivan County come out? Or did they have you call Sullivan County? Can you explain? I'm sorry, I'm trying to follow you.
No, he called, the team member called TBI, the TBI fine number.
It's my mama. Mama.
TBI fine called him whenever supposedly he was approached by a security guard in an abandoned parking lot that was supposedly watching the motel for drug trafficking.
Okay, so, where was the abandoned parking lot? So your friend left where the jacket was and then went and parked in a abandoned parking lot, and somebody approached him from the TBI in the abandoned parking lot?
Lane?
Correct.
Upgrading to the smoke.
And that was across from the motel, a little ways across from the motel. But we were able to keep eyes on the motel.
Where exactly was this jacket pulled out of? Do you know?
It was pulled out of a little piece of a creek. I sent Ziggy the photo of the place of the creek where it was pulled out. There was also a red sweatshirt, but it was too heavy from the water, and the team member had a small stick.
I'll find that picture. I'll find it.
Was not able to pull out the red sweatshirt.
Do you have a bigger photo of this? Do you? And can I ask what that blue spot
That's
is?
me covering up Facebook.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Because I didn't know if it was like something on the jacket.
There was a picture I think she sent me where they were holding up this jacket with a stick. I might have to find that. I couldn't find that one though.
No, I sent you a picture of the area where the jacket was found.
Okay.
In a creek.
Okay, I'll find that.
So your friend that went out there, Dusty, and found this jacket, was the creek near? Was it on the hospital side or was it on the hotel side? Do you know?
Side. It's called the Green Belt. It's right behind the hotel.
It's on the portable side.
The Green Belt, GRAIN.
I don't know how they spell it.
Lori,
but it's Green Belt is what they call it.
All right.
I'm asking these questions because a lot of people have these very same questions, and there was a lot of confusion going on, and I'm personally very confused. I think that these are important questions to ask, so I hope you don't mind. Are you okay with me asking you these questions?
You're perfectly fine. Because there's so much information. You're perfectly fine because there's so much information that we have.
Yeah, the stick was too small.
That we've pulled.
And there were no other sticks.
And we did not turn in the blue house. There was no sense in it. That's the area where the jacket was pulled out right there. In between where that stick is, there's also a bed mattress that's in there. But that's the area. He was just playing around with the stick, and he pulled out that jacket. So the jacket came out, then he played around a little bit more, and a big red sweatshirt came out, but it was too heavy for the jacket, and he didn't want to touch it. So the jacket is actually still in there, or the sweatshirt. It's actually still in there.
It's in the water still later today?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And as far as I know, that jacket is also still there. They never came up and collected the jacket.
So he didn't touch the jacket at all? It was just like he just kind of picked it up with a stick, or?
Yes, he picked it up with a stick because we didn't have to touch anything.
Right.
We would use sticks, gloves, whatever it may be. But physically, we never touched anything.
Okay. It was a child's jacket? Like, was he able to see? Like, did he move it with the stick to see what size it was or anything like that?
It would be about the size of a 4 to 5 year old child. Yes.
Okay.
We don't think it's Summer's jacket. It does not look it. But we thought it, to be serious enough to go ahead and call in, especially with the sighting of those 5 children in the motel, and that same day with Candace dropping off the toys. We've got the toys that are there as well.
It's not Summer's
that were dropped off as well, that were found throughout the park.
Wait, Candace dropped off toys to the children at the motel?
No, it was just dropped off there in the Green Belt. They were just scattered around in the Green Belt.
Candace dropped off toys by this creek?
Correct.
Do you have photos of that?
Yes, I sent them to Ziggy. Candace, the homeless people actually saw Candace that day. They called her by Breezy, or they know her by Breezy.
They know Candace by Breezy?
By Breezy,
Breezy.
That's one of the boxes that was found. There are blue bins full of toys as well.
Ziggy, will you pull that closer,
Breezy,
please?
Easy,
if you don't mind. I have my eyes hurt horrible at night.
It's her gang name, Breezy B.
And we told the TBI about these toys in the park.
Breezy Bly.
Sorry, hold on. I thought I was unmuted.
Gang, gang.
You're good.
Makes no sense. Oh, wait now.
Okay, so this was on was this the same day too, September 6th?
Yeah. No, September
Labor
Labor Day or Memorial Day, whichever day was the holiday.
Yeah, that's that would be September 6th. So it was the same day
How many
as the jacket
times
was
has
found.
summer been
Correct.
mentioned? -7 at this point. Yeah. Like, -6-ish? I don't really know. If we're counting in portal time. 4.
Okay, so Ziggy,
Yeah.
are you opposed to showing the picture of Candace dropping this stuff off, or
There's no
I
picture.
don't have it. I don't have a picture of that.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
no
it's
picture of Candace. It was said by the homeless people. They saw Candace.
Right.
And
They we showed them a picture of Candace, Breezy. We showed them we showed them a photo of Candace, and they're like, oh yeah, they call her Breezy. But that was Candace, and they said that they saw her that day in the red Subaru. And they said that there were more toys up on the hill.
Yes.
But they said that they saw her dropping.
so she wasn't dropping these toys off to, according to the people that your friend spoke to, she wasn't dropping these toys off to the homeless. She was dropping them off in the middle of the
dropping them off in the middle of nowhere, from what we understand. Yes.
Right. In front of the homeless people.
They were just sitting there on the pathway.
Yeah.
Sort of like scattered. This box here, this was back towards where they found the jacket at. There's another clear bin that's there as well that was found sort of on the other side of where this box was found.
Right.
And then there are 2 blue bins that were filled. It said kitchen, I think kitchen utensils or something. This box was found a little bit further away with, this was found towards near the blue bins were found.
And there's a
It's like
CD,
they were separated out, just placed around throughout there.
a cup, a book,
And that's,
a picture
that's
frame.
Joel, how do you say his last name?
Osteen?
Joel Osteen
Yeah,
CD.
Joel Osteen book.
Oh, book. It's a book. Joel Osteen's.
I don't have.
Joel Osteen's involved in this, too. Who do you think owns the house? Co-owner of the whole town that's been abandoned, where they bring the kids. Joel Osteen and Will Smith. Period. Think it's not true? Bitch. Proof. Right there. Look. Proof. Proof. Right there. Look.
I don't think I have pictures of the blue bin, like the blue. I mean, you sent them, but they're in it was a screenshot of a group of pictures, and they're way too small to show in it. It would have to be edited because it has stuff in there that,
Boom.
like your team members.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like so small it wouldn't even be able to be seen. Really, I don't think I have the blue bin one, but
All true.
So I thought that you said that you did have photos of Candace dropping these off and that you would give them to Ziggy. I could have sworn you said that like 15 minutes ago.
Just the homeless people.
Oh, okay. So when your friend went out there and spoke to the people out there,
Why
did
I
they
go?
happen to get these people's names or anything and give them to the TBI?
They did.
They did get the
Breezy.
names. I'll have to ask the team members what the names were.
Breezy, Bubba,
Yeah, no, I
and
don't need to know
Jimbo.
their names. Just as long as they were given to the TBI, that's all that really matters, you know?
Correct.
They
I
live in
don't
the
know if they were
abandoned
given
blue
to the
house.
TBI because we were going to give the homeless people $10 for the information.
Right.
But these are the same homeless people that gave this information to my team member about the Pressman home as well.
The Pressman home, right.
Because he went back out there and he saw them again, and then they were talking, and they had made the comment, you might want to go to the Pressman home because there's things out there at the Pressman home
Because
as well.
Joel Osteen's there
And
with Will.
that's whenever he went out to the Pressman's home.
Who went out? Or your friend, the same one that found this truck?
The same one that's scared of his own shadow?
Okay.
That one?
So, all right, can you tell me what came first? Did they see the cops
chicken or
at
the
the
egg?
blue house with Don walking in and, like you said, rubbing elbows with them first before they found this stuff in the woods, or was it after? If you don't mind me
That was
asking.
after, the week after.
It was the week after.
This is unbelievable.
It was the week Equisearch was in town.
This is unbelievable. The week that Equisearch was in
They
town.
had came out the second time Equisearch, because this team member was in the Greenbelt again, and there was an area that was roped off for some reason. We don't know why. So we thought maybe Equisearch was out there searching that area.
Well, we don't know where Equisearch really goes because, you know, they don't, like, announce
Yeah,
it.
like we said, we thought. We don't know. We thought.
We don't know.
But it did have that. It was taped off.
But let's talk about it in connection with the 5-year-old's missing case.
I'm looking at the photo. So
why not?
And I'm reading comments too to see if anybody's asking like certain questions because it's interesting, but I just feel like I need more, and I don't feel like there's enough here to. I think that it's all important. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like as far as proof and what meets the eye and what's being said, I'm a huge believer in seeing it with your own eyes. Do you know what I'm saying? And while everything, and I'm not doubting you, Dusty, at all. I'm trying to.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you so much, Nate.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes, she is.
Go ahead, you're good.
Believe
I
me,
just
the
wanna
chip
say
is
thank you
from
to
my
Nate,
brain into her brain. I'm
I just don't
doubting
want them
you.
to feel,
Yeah, I am.
ignored.
Oh, yeah,
but
I think you
I
crazy.
appreciate it. It gives me, like, you have good questions, so
Yeah.
keep going.
I'm just trying to gain like
I
some
ain't finna lie.
clarification because I think it's important. All of it's important, but I feel like I'm wanting more answers, and I think a lot of people would feel that way. That with what you've brought here, we need to know more because there's no. Okay, so you've got the photos of the truck, and you said that there's an Ohio license plate, but there's no photo of an Ohio license plate.
Right.
So I understand that they were like stressed out or whatever,
And
but
scared.
if they got a photo
In
of the truck,
safety of their own truck.
then where's the photo of
Terrified.
the Ohio license plate tag, right? If you have that, I think that it's probably a good idea to redact the numbers on it and show that it was an Ohio license plate. And we also have to keep in mind that
Scary business.
Don isn't the only one with a white truck sitting in that model, right? Do you have a photo of Don driving the truck?
No.
Right there. That truck right there is a photo of Don with an Ohio tag.
That's not
Like
Don.
the team member saw this truck.
That's a truck 94 miles away.
A day that he had went in to Ben Hill Drive where Don lives and saw eye to eye Don. Their eyes literally connected.
Right, and that's a great story and account of what happened. But I'm asking,
That's
did
a
they
great
have
story.
anything? So they had nothing to give the TBI in terms of seeing Don in that truck.
Anything.
That eyewitness, they saw him in that truck. Yes.
No.
But photo,
Not you,
no
lady.
photo. Just that we know that at that time it was Ohio plates. It was Don inside of that truck at Ben Hill Drive going towards his home. So that's the only witness that we have as an eyewitness seeing Don locking eyes in this white truck. It was a couple of days after the mafia incident where supposedly he was kidnapped by the mafia. That's whenever he saw Don in that truck pulling into his home or his street to his home off Beach Creek to Ben Hill Drive. They locked eyes. He saw the license on the vehicle. It was an Ohio plate. Don was in it, and it was a white vehicle. That's how he knew his truck pulling out of the motel parking lot and followed it.
Ziggy, can you zoom in a little bit on that one?
Yeah, I have to pull it up and screenshot it, and then
Somebody
it won't let me.
help
Oh, shit. Okay,
Help
it's okay.
me.
Don't worry about
I
it.
will, like,
Ma'am.
I will. It doesn't. I'm trying to find one that might have like
The mafia incident.
you know, somewhat of a
girl.
license
You know
plate,
the
like-
mafia incident.
where we could.
No photos.
Yeah,
But
Mr.
I don't know if there
Positive.
is really any that will be
None.
like this is the only one really
Yes,
from.
Nelly,
that's-
you're high.
You see
We're
the
all
back
high.
of the truck, and it's really blurry.
High as hell.
I just feel like, okay, and this is just my opinion. If this were me and I had found, Don doing all this shady, weird stuff, right? I heard that Candace had dropped off this stuff and did these
Breezy.
things. I would probably have gotten much closer to show the license plate. I would have
Maybe.
gotten a lot closer to take a picture of him in that truck because you can't see
Possibly.
anything. This isn't going to help the TBI.
No.
It's not going to prove anything.
No.
And it's basically useless.
Yes.
All of
Yes.
it. And that's my concern with
Yes.
the whole thing.
It's useless.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not, I'm not saying that against you, Dusty.
Allegedly.
I'm saying, and it's not even about like whether you have good credibility or not. I'm not saying that I don't believe you that these things happened, but it's coming from, okay, so first of all, it's coming from your friend. So it's already coming through you, a second party. Your friend witnessed it. You're telling the story. You've got the pictures, but there's not enough proof. So it's already a second-hand account.
Those are actually, when I put up there, those are actually what I took off the live. While I was on mobile remote, those are actually what I took off the live.
Ain't nobody in there.
Did you give the
Can't see nobody.
Yeah, those are not from him. Those are from
nobody
me.
there.
I was actually snapping the photos.
Not a person. Not a human.
Okay, I mean, I got what I could, but we know that it was him. This is what we saw. Well,
did you see Don's face in that? Yes. Did you see his face?
Yes, 100% yes.
Okay, I found him.
Because you're looking at the same photo I am, and I can't see Don's face.
Well, no, I mean, not there. You can't see his face, but my team members saw his face. That's why we knew that it was him, because his face was seen.
So you didn't see Don's face?
No, I did not.
You just told me that you did.
White truck, bitch.
You just told me that you saw his face in front of, I don't know how many people are in here.
Now what?
You really did. I mean, I'm not imagining that.
My team member saw his face. I was taking the pictures and everything else. But my team members who saw his face.
Solved.
Okay, I understand that, but I just asked you if you did, and you told me yes, and now you're telling me no. But anyhow,
I'm sorry, I may have misunderstood the question, and I apologize. My team member is the one that was closest to him. I was just snapping while on the drive, and these are the closest that I was able to get. He didn't want to get the team member did not want to get too close.
Right.
But the team member saw him.
Right. Not you.
I did not
Even
see him,
you
but this was the vehicle, and the team member said it was him. Ohio plates. Team member saw him getting out and going into this house. That's why he turned around to go back.
All right. So if you were to call this into the TBI, what would you tell them? That he was at the drive-thru getting French fries and a burger? Or
we did call the TBI about it.
But like, what's happening here?
All the information. They told us they
what's
weren't
happening
interested
there?
in
He's
that
at a
information.
drive-thru.
If it's not about summer, they're not interested in it.
Because it's not about summer. He's buying drive-thru food at Burger King or wherever it is. I mean, this has no relevance to summer. What is Don doing at the? If that is Don, what's happening here? What are we turning into the TBI?
I totally understand where you're coming from. I get it, and I totally understand. But I don't think that.
Yes, Don was going to throw a Whopper at them. It was terrifying. Are you not afraid? Do you know how long fast food can last? Years. Put it under a plate in your house. It's like a fucking hockey puck, man. He threatened them with all the fries. They're like fucking spears, man. Like a fucking spear. It can go right through your forehead. You'll die. You will die from that. Hi. Hello. Thank you. Lola. Lola.
Yes, that's my phone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have deliveries. Hold on, please. Lola. Come here, Mama. It's heavy. Lola. Come on.
Probably just have to go this way. No, you stay.
Loli. Come here, Mamas. I don't know what this is. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, let's keep going.
We're coming on two different sides here, because why are we seeing Don come out of this motel a week later that we have child trafficking that was called in?
Was he doing work there, maybe?
A motel?
Yeah.
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
How do we
They're
know
like
that?
missiles.
I mean, anything is possible, but I doubt it. Why would he be pulling out of this motel? That was just in a week earlier in question that 5 children were seen by a couple of witnesses in a motel. Why would he be seen coming out of this motel room? Why would he?
I don't know. Like, what if I wanted to go to a hotel tomorrow? Does that make me guilty of something? Because it has no relevance to summer.
No.
I think both of it go hand in hand, because we're talking about possible child trafficking that we accidentally stumbled across.
No, you didn't.
And it almost makes me feel that they know more than what they are saying, and that they may be involved.
Please hold, I have to pee. Lola, come. Come on. Come on. Does anybody feel dumber after listening to this? Because I feel dumb now. Anybody else? I just feel dumb. None of this makes sense. Nothing. None of this. Yes, while I go pee with the dog, yes. Your brain cells ran away. You feel smart. Is it over? Not yet, but we're getting there. I don't know. I just feel crazy. I mean, these are the people we have searching for summer. Like, I mean, they were really great people searching in the beginning, right? So that's a plus. But this is like really rough, man. I mean, think about these people being anywhere near you or your property. And times this by like 10, because there were a lot of crazy people out there near their property. Like, man, if I was Candace, I would be psychotic. Wouldn't you, if these people were coming around and saying this stuff about your kid and about you and, you know, adrenochrome, and I would feel crazy. It's ridiculous.
In this child trafficking ring as well.
All right, so you believe that there's child trafficking going involved in that? There were children being trafficked in the hotel, was being used to do that. And Don was allegedly seen coming or pulling out of the hotel. Was he coming out of the hotel?
He was coming out of the parking lot.
Okay, he was coming out of the parking lot. He wasn't walking out the door. So you don't even know if he was in the hotel. He could have been picking up a sack of weed in the parking lot, and maybe that's what he was doing there. I mean, he could have been doing anything really in the parking lot.
You're right. He could have been doing anything. But I mean, you look at it from the way that we're looking at it after what we've seen and what we stumbled across and what we've been told to be quiet about.
What?
It looks totally suspicious to us.
What?
You know, so
tell us what you discovered, because I've heard nothing. You saw a motel. There's a billion of them. Okay? You saw a motel. You saw a man in a white truck. Allegedly, that man could have been Don Wells, but you don't really know. You saw a blue house. The blue house, you don't know the street name, number, or anything else, had police cars in front of it. Don Wells allegedly went into that house. There are a billion houses in the world. I'm sure Don Wells has walked into many houses. This is in September. Mad long after Summer went missing. What are we talking about right now? I don't understand. Oh, in a bloodmobile that you can find pretty much in any hospital parking lot. but it happens to be across from a hotel. And homeless people told you Candace dropped off toys and that her nickname is Breezy. Tell me what you found. Explain it to me, because I'm so confused. Thank you, D. Yo, listen.
Also going into this blue house, and 48 hours later, this house was gone. Or, I'm not sorry, gone, emptied out. So, I mean, a lot of it looks suspicious to us as well. Do we have proof? We don't have proof. All we did is we took pictures. We saw what was going on. We saw it was him. Why is he acting this way? Why is he telling me one thing that, no, I don't have cops that are friends, but yet walking into a house that had 3 different county cops in this house? You know, so I mean, that's where we sort of get suspicious a little bit with the story as well.
Right, but like they could have set that up as a meeting place to meet with Dawn over something to do with Summer. I mean, they could have said, you know what, we're going to meet somewhere else so that maybe they have something going on. I mean, we really don't know. Are we going to question where the cops are?
Let me say something real quick. Autumn Love says, okay, first Dakota Ray, thank you for the super chat. She just says, Dusty, can we see a photo of the backside of Dawn or Candace? Did you have a picture of that?
I believe I do. I don't think it came out. You can't really tell. It's just really her statue.
Stop saying
of the bag.
statue.
Because we saw it from the front, and she was carrying a grocery bag from the back. I don't think I was able to get a clear shot. I did try to get a clear shot, but it did not come out clear.
Investigators? Like, what are y'all? Who are y'all?
Says that Dawn's white truck is a club cab. I don't know what club cab means. But it says this truck is not. Do you know? Does anybody know what this on panel?
I can get you a photo of on truck. The fact of the matter is, you don't have a facial recognition here. You don't know if that's Don's truck because you don't have a VIN number and you don't have a license plate. You have a photo, and they didn't get close enough, and no one could see his face. And this person said that they saw
that's
his face,
the truck
but
they're saying is Dawn's.
How do you really know that?
Okay.
And again,
that's
what's
the truck.
he doing? He could have bought a sack of weed.
Okay, you saw it.
To get lit and then gone across the street to Burger King and grabbed a burger. That's my point. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I totally understand.
What color are Tennessee license plates? They're white, but what color writing? There's potted on Wells license plate number. Okay. Here's his truck. See the 2 windows. Ohio license plates. Lola. So See how the Tennessee license plates look? Black writing, the tag is green and black. So we just saw what Dawn's truck looks like, allegedly. Kind of like that. Right? Do you see the second back window on that? No, you don't. No, you don't. There's one window, one window, one window. Do you see the one window? Do you see how Dawn's has two windows? 1.5. It's not his truck. How long did that take for me to look up? Like, I don't know, a couple minutes, not even.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something we're missing. The ceramides in CeraVe. They help restore my...
And you know what? We're going to meet somewhere else so that maybe they have something going on. I mean, we really don't know. Where are we going to question where the cops are?
Let me say something real quick. Autumn Love says, okay, first, Dakota Ray, thank you for the super chat. She just says, Dusty, can we see a photo of the backside of Dawn or Candace? Did you have a picture of that?
I believe I do. I don't think it came out. You can't really tell. It's just really her statue.
Like, are you just a regular citizen, or is your friend following Dawn, or like, are they PIs? I'm trying to understand.
It was accidental. We weren't even out.
Oh, they just ran into her.
Yes, it was totally accidental.
It was an accident.
There's other people on panel. Does any of her team members that are on panel want to speak up about, I mean, I don't know if they know anything about it, but we haven't heard from, well, only Moon Chaser is here now. Kathy's here, but she spoke up. I didn't know if somebody else wanted to chime in about this.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tiffany, it's fine.
No, I mean, I don't know if anybody else wants to put, Ziggy, what do you think? What's your opinion, or do you stay neutral? Like, you don't have to say if you don't want to.
Yeah, I see him flying his drone around.
Right. We have it is a lot of hearsay.
The nerdy something.
I still want to hear her.
I've seen him.
I think it's great that you let her up. Listen, I'm all for
No,
this,
I know who it is.
But I just wanted to know if she had more. And I was under the impression that maybe she had more and sent it to, or he, because it's all coming from him, so it should really be a first-hand account. If he was able to send more information and more proof to the TPI of what they were seeing, but apparently they didn't get anything. And then you have people in the woods.
Oh, sorry.
Nerdy addict. Yeah.
I was trying to go to his Facebook and see if I could see a picture of the white truck. He has like a music playing with Summer in that barrel. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I was trying to find, because somebody said that his KB says his truck actually has 4 doors.
So Dawn's truck has 4 doors?
I mean, is that even, I don't know because I haven't looked, is that even Dawn's truck? Like, I have pictures of his truck. I can pull them up on my phone. And do you have the pictures? Want to, like, if it's not good enough, like,
that maybe isn't Dawn's truck that I just showed.
Hold on, here it comes in a century now.
The nerdy addict knows. The nerdy addict knows. Let's see if he's got anything of Dawn's truck. Okay. Boom shakalaka da ding. Let's see what you got. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got, Lola. No white truck, no. You got the red Subaru. Alrighty then. Let's keep going. Because I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. Shimmer come. God damn, he was close. Sheesh. No, that's a blue truck. There's the crazy looking bus thing. There's another black truck. Oh, we getting closer now, honey. Is there a white truck there? No. Come on, Nerdy Eyes. What are you doing, man? I believe I can fly. What's that? That's not it. Well, Dawn's truck is not in these. I will have a comparison by the end of the day. I guarantee you that. God damn, he's looking in their windows, kid. Like, why are you all up in their business? He's close. He's got his drone on that house. Don't let me see a drone coming over here. I'll be very scared for that. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Not it. That's the Campa. Hey, Nerdy Addict, if you're listening, can we have a picture of Donwell's truck? That'd be great. Would appreciate it greatly. No. Nope. Now we're at Brian Laundrie's property, and I definitely don't care about his ass. So.
I am looking myself.
I don't know why.
Just I have to edit a lot of the photos.
No, that's a guy on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay, so did you say that you had a photo of Candace and what you thought to be her stature, like just like her? What do you have from Candace being seen?
That's a totally different truck. If this
doesn't look the same.
This is for sure Don's truck that you have here, Tiffany. Where'd you get this picture?
Yes, absolutely. That came straight from his Facebook when he took photos of his truck.
Good.
On exact right.
See, we already got it. Why didn't you motherfuckers
I cut you off because I'm thinking if there's you said it's still sitting
did,
here.
But I wasn't listening.
Is that right?
Yes,
yeah.
Please show it.
And
Thank
see
you.
them, it's automatically trying to get to the phone and take a picture. By that time, they're gone. This truck that's up on the screen, then me and my husband both seen this while we were searching over there at the racetrack. He kept going into Tony's garage.
Oh, now you saw
And
that
so-
car.
But while we're
Same
out,
one that I
it's
just
not
showed
that I
with
sit
the
there and
back
hold my phone out
window.
to snap every car that goes by. You can't do that, and I don't ever know where they are at. And the person
Now
that
y'all
was
got a whole new
searching that
story,
day
huh?
and saying about seeing him and all that,
Mm-hmm.
we can't help what pictures they took or didn't take. But I am in the process of sending Ziggy all the
Hold up, ma'am. You can't help what pictures they took or didn't take, but you're releasing them out here like they're the Holy Grail. You can't do that. You can't say that was Don Wells in that truck, and it's his truck, and has Ohio plates, da-da-da-da-da. Your team member looked him dead ass in the eyes, and then we show you Don's truck, and you're like, oh, I don't know. Well, you should know. You should know. Because you're the one investigating. We ain't investigating. You're investigating.
pictures that I sent and showing that the police, to the point there, did not have 20 officers there, nor did they search
actually?
like they said they did. I know this for a fact.
Cheryl, they don't even talk about
So,
someone.
like, what if they went out there and they knew, who, I don't know, I'm just thinking, like, how do we know that that was Summer's jacket? Do you know what I'm saying? And
well, this is an entirely different area. The stuff that I found is over at Bull's Gap, on the outskirts of the racetrack.
Okay, so you're talking about the racetrack, and you found toys there too?
Well, I found, trying to think of what all I did find. Everybody's saying about the hair bow. She didn't have hair. There was multiple things, like a purple sock and other things. Do I know if it's Summers? No.
She was barefoot.
But if I'm out, I would pray to God. If my child was missing, I would pray if anybody's seen anything, what do they say? Contact the TBI. That's exactly what was done. You know, and I would want that done for my child or my grandchild. I don't care if there was a sock a million miles away and somebody found it. Hey,
with no hair.
Do something with it. Check it. That could be my daughter's or my son's. So, but yeah, I've got pictures galore.
You're at a racetrack an hour away.
That they could not get from one side of the road to the other in 20 seconds. I know better. And you're asking about the private investigator and all this. No, but I am I went to school to be a private investigator. Number one, and number two, then I contact my mentor that's a private investigator, plus the local police department about what I should do when I come across these things.
Kimberly,
and we have followed every single thing that they have said for us to do.
That
Turn
don't
it
make
in,
this true.
Contact them. What they do with it, I have no idea. I don't stop. I keep on going. So does my husband. So does this whole team. We keep going because the main focus is Summer. I don't care about Don and Candace. They got somebody they got to answer to. It ain't
Zero
me.
hairs
Our team
to put bows
Summer,
on.
and that's it.
Right, so you do searching.
Bows.
And,
yes.
Okay.
Can we just
do you have any photos of any of this stuff that's transpired, like of Candace and Don and all this stuff?
I was not there. I did not take no photos, but I've got photos of things that I've seen and that I've found.
Did you ever go out to like look at the jacket, or did just this guy see the jacket?
No, because I was not able. Me and my husband both are disabled, but yet we still get out to go and try to find it.
Why are you talking?
Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. I wish more people would do it.
I made a side by side, but it's like
you wasn't even there.
The truck is really blurry from, and
yeah, it's not the same truck. That is absolutely not the same truck. So your friend definitely did not see Don's face.
I will. I'll re-show because that's such a blurry picture. I did that. I don't know why that came out blurry on the top there, but
because it's blurry.
It was on a live original one.
Not the same truck. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
That the hospital was across from the hotel.
The hotel.
She said a bank. She said a bank.
No, she said a hospital.
Yeah, the hospital's not in Bulls Gap.
Exactly,
it's there. The hotel is about across from it. Around in there, around in that area. I am looking here for the photo that you guys are asking for. Let me see if I have it here.
So the racetrack story, how did that come about?
Me
that
too,
was,
MJ.
Again, or how did the racetrack? What made you guys you guys want to search the racetrack? Oh, it was that's right. You said that you had the okay. It was.
Are you a part of Predator Hunter Nation?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Because they did like a search over there, right?
I will tell you now, Tiffany. Like I told you when I first came in, I was begging people to help us go search for Summer.
Yeah.
And really, nobody was. I mean, I posted it on Facebook.
Yeah,
hey, we need help and everything. I am the one who contacted Ernie myself.
Okay.
He didn't do it. Dusty did not do it. I did. Mm-hmm. I don't care about Ernie's past. I don't care about any of that. It was people willing to put their feet on the ground. And I will say this. Did I approve of how they handled matters? No. But they busted their ass getting out there, searching. We were out there till almost dark. And
they
we
wanted
had
to
permission
clean, but not buy
from
nothing.
the owner of the racetrack. And they got out there and they went down hills that, God forbid, none of us, me and my husband, didn't do it. And I mean, turned over things, looking under things.
What
and everything.
does the racetrack have to do with
email it to
anything?
whoever, and they want to print it out. They can.
How this mix up with the truck is happening, though. I am confused. How? So you think Dawn was in a different white truck?
Yeah, it's sped up.
This one on the bottom.
Possibly? That's what I'm asking now because the truck had Ohio plates, and the team member said that it was Dawn that was in there.
It's not Dawn.
So that is what I am asking now.
Okay.
Not Dawn. And what's his crime? Buying a hamburger?
No, Bullseye is on here. She was on with me when this was taking place. Is she still up there with you?
I just see Moon Chaser and Kathy.
Blackhearted.
Tiffany's still here. She's muted.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, please, because I have to pee real fast.
Do what you...
I drink a lot of water, sorry.
I need a water. Actually, hold on a minute. I need a water, and I kind of want to stay if Ziggy will let me stay up here for a little bit, I will.
Okay, the situation there. Mm-hmm. The situation there. Like I said, the owner and the manager was all extremely nice about letting us all in and investigate. But I think, I don't know this for certain, but I think where the way Ernie and them handled things, it upset the owner because there is family and kids that go there and everything. I can't say for certain that's what happened, but it was due to different actions that was being taken. And he, not him specifically, but a man that works there, I think he's like even co-owner in with the owner. And he had told us, it said, we're getting a lot of lack and people are actually accusing them that they're allowing people to throw bodies. You know how tails get towed and everything.
Hey,
so, and he politely asked that no more searches until they could get things situated.
The racetrack is irrelevant.
I remember the video. I remember the video of people out there. So, okay, well, we're all over the place because you've got the jacket, you've got the boxes of toys, the racetrack, allegedly, right? This stuff is all with Dawn, not even walking out of the hotel, but pulling out of the hotel, Bulls Gap, right? So you're talking, I don't know, I'm not from there. How far is, I don't remember how far Bulls Gap is from. I guess it doesn't even really matter. Just forget it. Don't even bother with that one. I feel like we're just all over the place. So
Danny, I agree.
You called the TBI and nothing checked out?
We haven't been told anything about the TBI. You know they're not going to come out and say,
yes,
this was related, that was related. Yes, we found DNA of it, but TBI ain't going to tell you that. Law enforcement ain't going to tell you anything.
Correct. Well, the jacket's still there, so I'm thinking they probably went out there. It wasn't even anything that belonged to Summer.
And I said that too. I don't even think it belonged to Summer.
Sorry,
yeah,
Ashley.
I mean, we truly don't know what they do, but I'm imagining if it's still there, I would think that they would have checked up on something like that. And if it was called in, I can't see them not following through. I think they are very serious about following up on tips. They specifically state they have to check up on all of them. They have to follow through on all of them. And I mean, I would hope, right?
I would hope so too. And that brings me to this here. I had one of my other team members call in with everything that we had found. Because she reached out to a DA, and she has a friend that works inside of the TBI that is not working the case. She gave all the information to the DA and relayed the message to the TBI that is not working the case.
Ma'am?
TBI says this friend that's not working the case had to give it, quote, to the person in charge of the TBI. This friend, this team member, also reached out, and they called her, and she gave everything, like everything from day one to what we have came across, everything else. And the guy was extremely rude with her. It wasn't even about me this time. She did not even bring my name up into it. He was extremely rude with her. Said, look, this is not about Summer. We don't want to hear about this. But the thing is it is about Summer. All of this has been about Summer. You know, we whether we came across a child trafficking ring on accident and whatever we've seen has been on accident, it still relates and comes back to Summer. Because we're out here, we're trying to find her like a lot of other people are out here trying to find her. That's all we want to do.
Which I respect. But this is Cuckoo
That's
Town.
what's in our bones. That's what's driving us. That's what's keeping us late at night.
This is Cuckoo Town.
Again, like I said, and I can't express enough, it was all an accident. I can only go by.
You discovered nothing.
I personally did not hear you say that he locked eyes with Don on a different day. I thought it was the same day that he was pulling out of the hotel.
No, he locked eyes with Don on a different day.
Oh, on a different. Okay.
So
Okay. God help me, this just gets worse. Dawn was pulling out of the hotel. Dawn was getting a hamburger. These are different days now. So, out of nowhere, your team members are just driving around Kingsport County, you know. And they run across Don Wells. Shocking that you're looking for his daughter, right? And you know, you've discovered a blue house that disappears into thin air, and the curtains go with it. You discover Don Wells coming in and out of said blue house with the plumber. In one version, the red Subaru chased your team member. They were terrified, like fucking terrified for their lives. In another version, they lock eyes with Don Wells, and it was all by coincidence. Then you meet homeless people who know Breezy Bly. Yes, they tell you all the things about child trafficking at the abandoned place. Yeah. You did say that you saw Don. You said that. You said it. You said you were on the FaceTime where you saw him, but then you didn't see him, right? Then there was a photo, but there's no photo, right? Then Candace was food shopping, right? Allegedly, you know, carrying bags up a road. Just, you know, it's what she does, Candace. She does the food shopping. She walks around. She does the things. You know, it's her daily exercise. She just walks up random roads near motels, hotels, Holiday Inns. She's probably singing while she does it. And she's probably buying cleaning products. And the homeless people seen her. They would like, what up, Breezy? She would like, what up, homeless people? And then she kept on. And coincidentally, there you were. Oh, that looks just like Candace. Let me take a blurry ass motherfucking picture from my flip phone and lose it. I don't know where it is now. It's gone. It's not here anymore. It's just gone.
He didn't lock eyes with Dawn?
All legitimate.
When I asked you about the drive-thru?
Allegedly.
Yeah, that wasn't the day that he locked eyes on Dawn, that he knew what Dawn
Not
looked
that.
like and everything else. He locked
Welcome,
eyes on Dawn
Sarah.
2 days after the, quote, mafia kidnapped him.
Okay, so you don't even really know if they saw Don's face in that truck in the drive-thru at the fast food place. Because it was on a different, it was on a completely different day that
It
they
was
locked eyes.
a different day, but my team member says that the truck had Ohio plates on it and followed this truck. And he said that it was Dawn.
Interesting. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. That's totally different than what I had heard earlier.
No, I did say, you know, I don't know if he was here whenever I said it, but I actually did say that he had locked eyes on Dawn. It was about 2 days after because we were searching Amos Mill. My guy that just came in, he broke his foot out there that day, searching Amos Mill, looking for Summer. And my other team members, go ahead, Kelly.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
I just don't think I can get that. Make one point. I'm next month 64 years.
First of all, bruh, fix your motherfucking phone. Here comes the scary guy. Welcome, Angela.
I said I just want to make one. I'm a 32.
Are you calling from Jupiter? I want to kill all the people. Thank you for upgrading, Emily. I think he's calling from the portal. He's in the portal, guys. He's calling from the portal. That's why you can't hear him. He's calling from inside her spirit box. You know what I mean? He jumped in there to help, and then he couldn't get out. He's stuck in there now. Yeah, that's what happened to him. Now you can't hear him. You can't hear him anymore. Yes, you should feel smart, Sue.
We really want to hear you. We really want to hear you. You're cutting out really bad, but I want to hear you because this is the first. Can you maybe go close to a window or something? Because it's really bad.
There are no windows in the portals, Ziggy.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have a tower there. Yeah.
You have a totem pole?
A little closer, maybe it'll help.
Okay, now you're better.
Run outside, sir.
I was there for a second.
Blink twice if you need us to help you.
It was better for a second, but then now it's cutting back out.
Yeah.
Okay. How's that?
Yeah, I think so.
2021.
We'll see. Yeah, what were you saying?
I just want to say,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm a 32-year veteran of the Army.
Okay, thank you for your service, sir.
I'm 64 years old.
64.
I'm out here doing this with my wife because she pulled me into it, and I got hooked on Summer.
We do bad things for our husbands, I know. I feel for you, sir.
Let it go. I gotta find this child. I have to.
Right.
And yeah, I broke my foot, but I'm healed, and I'm gonna be right back out there this week looking again.
Oh wow. You might probably will see
And all I have ever asked is
Dawn again.
Anybody to join us.
Right.
Just come help us look.
Please.
That's all I want.
Are you the one that saw Dawn? Or locked eyes?
No, ma'am. No, I'm not.
Oh, why are you calling then, sir?
No, ma'am.
What are you doing here? What
Where's
happened?
that?
I will tell you. I will give you a little bit of my credentials. In the 32 years I was in the Army, I spent 8 years on a SAR team.
No, sir. I don't need your credentials. I'm very sorry. Thank you for your service. I appreciate you so much.
Tiffany, your phone's like really. We understood you. It's just really crackly again. Go ahead, Kelly.
Great, I'm gonna go, but that's basically like in a nutshell how I feel about it.
Understand? You're on the border of 2 counties.
What was it that disappeared within 24 hours?
Welcome, Christy.
Again?
There was evidence taken to Greene County,
Evidence.
to Greene County Sheriff's Department, and turned over. And that evidence disappeared within 24 hours.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, no,
we already have curtains that's gone and a house. Now the evidence. I thought you didn't turn that evidence into TBI. the brown pink coat. You remember the stick was too little to lift it up or whatever with the red sweater? Now, by that point, you already didn't trust the TBI, so you said you didn't turn it in, but now you turned it in. I see. Welcome, Danny.
Thank you, Angel, Carol. So you said thank you, or she said thank you for your guest, but I feel they're being interrogated instead of questions.
I'm sorry, I'm just asking about questions. I'm trying to interrogate anybody. I'm trying to understand.
Nobody's interrogating them. These are questions you have to ask. Do you want to live in an echo chamber for the rest of your life? In a blue house with no curtains? Yes or no? Damn it. She didn't interrogate anybody. She just fucking asked the questions. Because none of that story made sense. And people would have walked away like, oh my God, they took Summer's blood at a motel and Dawn was there. That's what people would have done. That's what people would have fucking done.
No, I don't think it's
I'm sorry for that. I'm not trying to interrogate him. Okay, swear to God.
She didn't interrogate anybody.
I understand everybody wants to know too.
Lucky I wasn't up there.
With some of the stuff that we pulled out, some of the things that we've seen, and everybody wants to know. And I don't feel that I'm being interrogated, but some of the questions are like, maybe some of them I can't answer all the way because I can only tell you what I saw, and what I've pulled out. And they say report everything to the TBI. We've reported, and it's not that we're trying to hurt the TBI, but if we're not being taken serious when we're reporting and quote credible evidence, and then all of a sudden, because we turn in this credible evidence, my team member starts to get threatened by a county commissioner out of
Tina,
a different county. I mean, it makes you question a lot that's going on over there when threats begin. And all you're doing is out here trying to search for this baby. You accidentally stumble across something that you really don't want to be a part of, but now all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of, and maybe people who are searching for Summer, they don't even know what's going on over there, or maybe they do. Who knows? But we know what we accidentally stumbled upon. We turned it in, and it's like,
what did you stumble
when we
upon?
turned it in, it's like we got
what?
What's the word? Like we were the bad people. I'm in Florida. Why am I even on Tennessee's radar? Why?
We don't know why.
We turned in evidence, and it wasn't just me that turned in. We turned in credible.
You, if I have the right lady, said you weren't even there, but now you were there. Who threatened you, ma'am? Tell me. We have reinforcements. We're the WBI in this bitch. We'll send them. The people. And really, at the end of the day, all you have to do is send people an edible arrangement, and they'll leave you alone. Just send it. Send it to the Blue House. Send it to the Child House. Send it to the people in the Bloodmobile. You're going to find out all the things. Once you send them the edible arrangement, they're like, oh, well, you're one of them. We didn't know. And then they're nice to you. Instead, you cause all this controversy.
So it wasn't just me. It was my whole team. So it's not just me seeing this. It's my whole team.
How did you see
that
any
is
of it?
seeing
You
this.
weren't there. This is making me crazy. Yes, the Men in Black can help you.
What was that, Kelly?
I'm gonna go because my sound is bad. And I don't want to fuck up the panel.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiffany. It was nice to meet you.
The
Alright,
county
thank you.
commissioner.
Answer
You
my
know.
questions. Right.
No problem. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
You know
Okay,
this
so,
one.
sorry, were you wanting to say something, Kelly or Kathy?
Anyone?
Well, I was just going to ask Tiffany, is she local in Tennessee or is she another
No,
state?
she isn't local. She just knows the things because we've been following this case.
And then,
All right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Listen,
I mean, it's not about.
I'm done. Okay, we're done. We're finished. I can no longer. I can't do it. I'm done. I'm finished with that. I don't know what else to say. That hurt my face. I'm in pain, and it's your fault. It's your fault, not my fault. Your fault. I'm baffled. I don't know what to do here. This is a mess. This is a mess. We're done. My sister sent me a picture. What is that? Let me see what she's sending me. Oh, girl, my sister, she going back to school again. She already got 2 degrees. You better work, bish. Yes. Yes. Welcome, Adrian. Adrian. You probably got that a lot, sorry. I don't know what a mess this was, guys. This was just a fucking wreck. I don't even know what we've accomplished today. Nothing. We've accomplished nothing. We've accomplished nothing. I always think like there's going to be like a little tidbit of something every time. I fall for it every time. Every time. And it never happens. Why? You know what? I've not had, oh yes, I have live chat on. I'm like, I don't even have live chat on. All these hours later. I just, and okay, so Candace come on for a second last night. She was hot, man. At what point do you just not get so frustrated that you start yelling? I'd have been frustrated like day 3. Like, absolutely not. How does Jose feel about being in the mess? He's not happy. All right, you want me to ask him? Jose, what? Allegedly, you were seen at a motel. Shut up. Don't tell me to shut up on my own fucking show. All right? Don't. You were seen with a girl who has a shaved head. No, I did not. You might have. Maybe you did. Listen to the details and then answer me, okay? I'm not talking about Allie. I hate her. We know you hate her. Everybody, nobody likes her. But you, sir, were seen with a girl in a yellow dress, and she had no hair. That was my girlfriend. She's just short. Oh, you have a short girlfriend with no hair? Yes. Oh, well, why? I tell you, I like the cheeks with dicks. It's really a guy. Oh, it was a guy in a dress with no hair. Well, that makes a lot more sense. So it wasn't a little girl? No, it's a midget. Oh, a midget. Said it's a midget. Man with a penis. Problem solved. He doesn't want to talk anymore. He hates it. He's very angry. All right? No more talking to Jose. He hates you people. Who said you've caused enough problems around here. Yes, an old man in a dress with a penis. That's it. And he doesn't want to speak to you people anymore. He's done. Glad we cleared that up. Save Jose. Poor Jose, man. He's been blamed in all the things. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, he needs an edible too, or he's going to be telling on me and all the torturous things I do to him at this house. You've heard enough for today. This is such a mess. Yeah, what do you think? That I gave him a bed to sleep on? He's sleeping on the fucking curtains from the blue house. Yeah, that's what it's right there. I can see the curtains from here. It's Chris Laundry. Or Roberta, a.k.a. Brian. Same. They look exactly alike, those two. Judy and the cat. Dusty and the cat named Bart. No, I've never heard that. Emily for defense. Man. No, you can't see Jose. He's invisible. He's invisible. Look behind you, the curtains are gone. We're all checking our house now. Now, I don't have curtains. I don't like curtains. I think they gather dust. I find them kind of gross. My mother loved curtains. I hated them. And I will never have curtains. I have blinds. My sister got curtains. She'll have some so much. She makes her curtains match the seasons and the holidays. I'm like, okay, Ma, number 2, that's insane, and I will not do it. I do love Riva, of course. 5 victims rescued, 125 arrested for trafficking in Florida. Very good. Very good. No, I don't like that. Curtains. Ugh, no. Shutters. There you go. Have I checked my deck? No, Jose's right there. I could give the blue-brown jacket. Thank you, Patty. It was a brown-pink jacket. Brown-pink blue house. Brown-pink blue house. Also blue blood bank truck. Allegedly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, listen, if Michelle After Dark stayed up all night listening to this, I'm fucking listening to it. I'm a trooper. I'm gonna do it, man. If she did it, and I love her so much, then I'm gonna do it too. And then I did it and was like, why did I do this? This was painful. This was not informative. This did not help us. This did nothing for me. This made me upset. It did nothing. You know? And sometimes I feel that my sarcasm makes me feel, like I think that I'm better than other people, because I'm so sarcastic. People are probably like, she really thinks she's fucking better than everybody, so she doesn't watch all the things. Well, I do. I will sit here and watch all the fucking things. I am not better than anybody, all right? And if I have to do it, you're fucking doing it with me. Now, tell me what we learned from doing this. Tell me. Nothing. I know Michelle fell asleep during it, she said. I don't blame you. Me too. I was asleep half of this live stream with my eyes open. It was painful. Oh, I absolutely love Michelle. I love her. Nothing, Betty. Nothing. We learned nothing. Fuck's sake. You learned all the things. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm enlightened. These people are really out. Yeah, there are people like this out here. And that's a great point. Can you imagine the TBI having to listen to all this? Number one, it takes them 48 years to tell a story, and ain't nobody got time for that. Okay? Just spit it out. Say what you have to say. That could have been summarized in under an hour. But it's like 5 hours. What the fuck? Dawn sent Ziggy a message thanking Dusty for reals. It was in that live. I don't understand. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why Dawn's thanking Dusty or whatever is happening. I'm baffled, man. TBI must just want to solve this case because this is insane. Imagine the phone calls they get over this case. Imagine. Now listen to me. All of us in here were like, oh, well, that whole lie, that account is bullshit, right? There are people who were there who will call TBI over that now. You better believe that they will. We did find out that Candace's nickname's Breezy. That was interesting. Breezy, of all things. Yeah, Janine, we saw Dawn on Doug's. I thought Dusty and Raven and Denise and said, I have no idea. Dawn's probably grateful to anyone. Yeah. Deliverance was scary until this. The banjos in the back. Free candy. How do Dawn and Candace find the time to keep all these, to talk to? I don't think they talk to all of them daily. I think they were talking to a couple of them, And at different times, too. Hey, Deb. I think that, you know, they were talking to him at different times during the last 4 months. I really don't know. Yeah, Candy, I mean, this is just insane. Why are you talking to any of these people at this point? I think he just wants the story out there, and he wants to keep her name out there, but at this point, is it helpful or harmful? Really? It helped enough attention. Yeah, now we got Dr. Phil coming, which is good, hopefully. I mean, and people are like, oh, why does the baby's room look like that? And remember, they have people helping them get that house in order. They're putting up rooms, walls, everything. They're doing all the things. You can see it on the, on Twitter. It's on the Twitter. The guy with the, drone. Oh, the husband's home. That guy who lives here. He's here to aggravate me. Twitter. Nerdy Addict, I think his name is. Tennessee Hogwarts. Yeah. Yeah. Plywood, timber for the basement, all of that stuff. Yeah. Yep. No, you can't Google him because he's on Twitter. Well, we'll see if Dr. Phil's going to help. I don't really know. There's that guy.
Hey, everybody.
We found out lots of things today, Bob.
I'm sure you did. Which package is mine? Because one of them's a car bomb.
Both of them are. They're not mine. I opened that one.
What is that?
Something for the golf cart. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, no, British. Hey, British. That's it. Those are the only two things that came so far.
No.
No?
Oh, that sucks.
That's
I think these are for the golf cart, too.
What is this? Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting weird phone calls.
Okay.
Some people are very simple and don't get it. Well, yeah. Is aluminum foil or do we actual tin? We can just run around with pots and pans on our head. That'll work too, I guess. Just, you know, run around with pots and pans. No. I was gonna go to the post office, but I didn't.
You got you tied up on YouTube.
I think so. Hubby is so cute. Yeah, he's alright. He's alright.
Who?
You.
Of course. That's why I get all the kisses.
I got kisses earlier from her. She gave me 1 million. Where can you get my cup? She doesn't make them on a website. She just made it for me. She said maybe someday. She just does it as a hobby. Lula. Yes, Nikki, he is looking very well. Much healthier. He's doing pretty good. Pothead has a whole new meaning. Yeah, it does.
What?
We're going to run around with pots on our heads now because we're conspiracy theorists and we don't want to put tinfoil on our heads anymore. It's not a good idea. It's not a good look. It is a really nice cup, isn't it? It's beautiful. I love it so much. And you can, it's like textured kind of. I love it. He says allegedly. And I'm out of coffee again for the second time. No, we don't want to look silly. No.
You've been on YouTube for how many hours now?
As many as I motherfucking want. Why?
No, I'm just wondering, because I know you were on earlier.
As many as I want to.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. Why are you asking me about my business that I do?
I just asked a question.
Why?
Because I wanted to.
Why?
Because I wanted to.
Why?
Because I wanted to know an answer. That's generally the reason why people ask questions.
So I could tell you it's 6 hours. I could tell you it's an hour and a half. What difference does it make?
None.
Right. So don't ask about my business. It's my personal business.
I want a new wife, I swear.
I have new wives for you. They're not here yet.
Shit.
What do they do? Do your new wives get on YouTube?
What?
Do your new wives get on YouTube?
They might get on YouTube.
Oh.
They
Are you going to ask them questions?
Like you,
Are you going to ask them questions
but
about their business?
They might actually just respond to me nice.
No, I'm not. Because that's my personal
business. I said
business.
them. I didn't say you. We already know you don't.
Right, but if I pick them, they're going to be like me.
Lola, we're going to a different fucking house.
You're going to go to another house? I have one blue house. A plumber used to own it. You can have it for very little money. Do you want it?
A plumber used to own it.
Yes. Now, allegedly, might be owned by Joel Osteen and Will Smith. It doesn't have curtains, but it's pretty decent looking. Do you want to move there?
No.
Why?
Where is it?
Tennessee.
No.
Tennessee's a nice place. You could move there. You could help search.
No.
You could be friends with Don Wells.
No.
You could meet Breezy.
Stop giving me advice. I don't like you. I want a different fucking wife.
Well, you don't have a different one. You have me. Now, don't ask me personal business. There you go. Oh, and it's near a racetrack.
It's about to rain on your parade.
Hey, it's near a racetrack. You like
Didn't
racing.
I just say don't give me no more fucking advice? You're hard of hearing,
Don't
too.
you want to race things?
No.
You like to go fast.
I don't know what you're
Don't
talking
you?
about.
Your car goes fast.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, you could live right near the racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
And race.
With my new wife, because
with your
you
new
are
wife
not telling me
in
shit.
your blue house without curtains. Also, you will have a built-in pastor named Joel Osteen. That sounds like a deal to me. I don't know about you.
Bye.
No, for you. Not for me.
You
I don't
can
want to
go.
race nothing.
It sounds so good. Go.
No. It's not good for me. It's not good. It's bad for me. I can't do that.
You can leave right now. I'll help you pack.
He's packing my house. He wanted to pack my house up. Oh, yeah, there's a bloodmobile, too. You could donate blood and earn money for it.
I can pack you up now.
I'm not packing nothing.
I'll go get the U-Haul pull behind trailer.
No, I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. Use the knife. Is Breezy Grandis or Candace? Candace. It's Candace. Pack it in the bloodmobile. Problem solved. Problem solved. That's how I'm moving out of here. In the bloodmobile. I'm out of this piece. Yeah.
Bye.
You buy, dummy.
No.
No, you're a buy. You go buy. Yeah, you do. You like hunting. They have hunting there.
Well, I'm going to do some hunting, all right.
Hunting of what, me?
Don't worry about that.
I'll stab you directly in your face, brother.
You do that if you can get close enough.
I will do it. Therapy for the Scott Fund, exactly. Imagine he doesn't want to move there. It's very fresh. Hey, Coffee and Chaos. For his new wife, yeah. I bet his new wife will love hunting too. Yes, they have small sticks. They have rivers with all kinds of evidence in it. Or none. Some psychics, too. Does Nerdy Addict have permission to film the Wells house? No. But he said that he talked to the sheriff's department and he can be in that airspace. My plants are flooding?
You're gonna flood.
Why? Is it gonna rain again?
No.
No? Yes.
Of course it is.
Maybe it ain't. What are you, a fucking weather forecaster now?
Yes.
No, you're not.
I'm the fucking man.
You're sending money for Scott's curtain fund for the Blue House. Oh, gosh. Yeah, he's a meteorologist. Scott is. Man of many
I'm a fucking
talents.
southern guy. We can smell the rain.
He can smell the rain. Can you smell the rain? Do you like my voice?
No.
Why?
No.
I was singing to you.
No.
Serenading you.
N-O.
It was romantic.
Imagine Bugs Bunny saying it. No.
Why do I have to be Bugs Bunny? Or you're Bugs Bunny, and I'm Elmer Fudd, and I'll shoot you.
His gun always blows up in his face, so go ahead.
Also true. I could be the coyote. Was he in that cartoon?
He always ends up blowing himself up, so that can be true.
Jack of all trades, yeah. You can smell it too, Navy. Scott can be friends with the men in black who wear the big brown jackets. Well, he wants to hug me. That's why he's being so aggressive.
I don't want to hug you.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
No.
You do.
Really, I don't.
Why? You don't love me?
I might have come up thinking that, but you opened your mouth and I was like, nope, fuck it.
That's what happens. That's why you should never talk to me.
We need a different house.
Why? I just gave you the fucking house to go to.
Wings on it, so I never have to see you.
I told you, build me a she shed out back. I'll live there in 2 seconds. How about that? You gonna build me a house?
I'm not building shit. I can go buy one already built.
I don't want a pre-built nasty house. You're gonna have to live in that. I'll live in this.
They're brand fucking new.
I don't want it.
Why?
Because I don't want it.
Why?
Because I want you to
What's
build it
the
with
reason
love.
why?
You have to build it with your
You
fingers.
don't want me building that motherfucker for you.
Why not?
I'll fucking have air gaps all in that bitch.
What, I gotta die
on
now?
Purpose.
You see what he's trying to do to me? Thank you, Christy. You see, I try to be nice wife and sing to him. He said, shut up. They're brand fucking new. I know, G-Money. They're brand fucking new. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't want it. I want him to build it. It'll be way more beautiful there.
Alright, now.
Hello.
I'll build it alright.
If you build it, they will come.
Shit. I ain't building it then. I don't want nobody on YouTube coming either.
Why? You don't like my friends on my phone?
We already got enough people buried under the house. I don't need no more.
He had to speak up today because they allegedly seen him with his lover.
I wish he would spook you the fuck out of the house.
No, he's not. He loves me. Donnie can do the drywall for us. Yes. Just refer to him as my first husband when he's within earshot. He's hurt because he came home for a quickie and ruined it. He did not come home for a quickie.
That would have been nice.
He's home.
That would have been nice.
Early. Would it have been nice?
Yeah.
Oh, until I opened my mouth, right?
Correct.
Oh, well, I have a mouth. I'm going to use it.
You could use it.
Not for that.
Well, I mean,
I use it to talk my shit. That's what I do. That's why you love me. That's why you married me.
No, I married you for different reasons.
No, you married me for that. You know why? Because all your other girlfriends were like, okay,
no, I married you because I would have smart offspring.
Because I... What, I'm a cow now?
Well, you know.
You have smart offspring.
It's the way of the world.
That's a really good reason. I cannot. That was a good one, though. Usually he's not funny. He's not amusing, but that was pretty good, that one. Yeah, I'm a cow now, right? If the shoe fits, that's me, I guess so. Bastard. Oh, yeah, and there's also a horse pond at your new house.
A horse pond?
Horse Horse, like horses.
Horse pond.
Yes.
Why is it? There's no such thing as a horse pond.
There is.
It's a fucking watering hole.
It's a horse pond.
It's a watering hole.
They go there.
So in Africa, where the hippos go to bathe in water, it's a hippo pond?
Yes.
No, it's a fucking watering hole.
No. You can swim in this horse pond.
I guarantee you the horses piss in that pond that they drink out of.
What's the problem? Who's drinking out of there?
The horses.
Well, they can drink their own pee.
They probably made it from urine.
You can drink. No, it's a real pond.
It's a real pond?
Summer swam in it. It was a swimming hole.
It was a swimming hole.
It's called the horse pond because it's near the horse barn.
Who called it the horse pond?
The people.
Says who?
In Tennessee.
Did they say that out of their own
mouth? They
mouth?
call it that, the horse pond.
I think you made that up.
No, I didn't.
I think you did.
I did not.
You and your potheads in there.
No, they did not.
I got a horse pond at the end of the street you can go swim in.
I don't like that pond. Yeah, I'm a heifer. Is it not a horse pond? That's called the name of horse pond. Is it not? Horse pond.
Well, you need confirmation from the...
That's what it's called. It's a lake. It's a lake. It's a lake.
Lake Urine.
Lake Urine, Laya. Laya. All the people, they go there.
You know, like Lake Erie, Lake Urine?
No.
I got you, Lola.
I smoked a joint at the horse pond in 1999. It's called the pond, used by the horses occasionally. So you could have a horse, a pond, a blue house, new friends, a portal. Candace will bring you groceries on occasion.
How much?
How much what? Money? Well, not much. We'll let it go for $15,000.
What?
Yeah. Do you want it? Yes or no?
Well, we got that in the bank easy. You can go. Bye.
No, you're going. I'm not going.
No.
I'm not moving there. You're
when I say it's for me, it's for my sanity. That means you leave.
No, I don't. You leave.
I can't. My kids would be horrible.
No, they would not.
Yeah, they would.
No, they would not.
They would be very miserable.
They wouldn't. You
now
could come
you're lying
visit.
to your YouTube people.
You could
now
visit.
You are lying to your YouTube
There's a portal in the closet.
You know my fucking kids would be devastated if Daddy left.
Listen, there's a portal.
Now if you left, they'd probably be like, eh.
Oh, they wouldn't care if I left.
Until food time.
Oh my God!
We could retrain that.
He said my kids don't like me. He said that. Bastard. This guy here. Yeah, back to normal. Asshole.
Your mother.
No, my mother.
Yes.
Your mother could be in there, so I ain't gonna say nothing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the love here, Sally? Oh yeah, sure. Potheads in my phone. Imagine he called you guys potheads.
Well, you know a pot on your head?
Do you know Voldemort?
Yes.
Who is he?
Come on.
You come on.
It's from Harry Potter.
He lives very close to the Blue House.
Probably because he wants peace and quiet for his killings.
Probably. He knows Voldemort, guys. You want to know how he knew?
I've watched all the Harry Potters.
Voldemort lives on Ben Hill Road, sir.
Okay.
With a lady named Jody. Used to live with Jody. Now doesn't.
Because he killed her.
No, she's alive. She's being protected
That's
by Chase at the motel.
That's a replica.
All the date and... Do you know that song? Do you?
Of course.
Sugar Hill Gang or something? Who sings that song?
Sugar Hill sang it originally and then it got remixed.
See, we know all the things over here. Mm-hmm.
Did you know hippos chew on alligators and they won't do anything about it?
Not in a horse pond, they don't.
Bet you they would if it was a hippo there.
Who's Polly? I don't know.
Polly Shore?
Yeah, they're getting, are his lungs getting better? Can't you tell? He knows I'm not going to murder him. Snoop. Scott's like, what did I walk into? Yeah, exactly. Throat punch. Alligators or crocodiles? I don't know which one. I don't know. Crocs. Yeah, Crocs. I have new Crocs. You didn't see them. You want to see them?
No, they don't want to see your whole life.
They do want to fucking see my new Crocs. Look at those. It has a Frenchie on there. Scott bought them for me. Wasn't that nice? Because you love me.
Oh, Lord.
You don't? It's over? Get out, then. Leave. Bye. See ya. It's been real the last 20 or so.
I ain't going nowhere.
Well, then you're gonna fucking learn to deal with me.
Bullshit.
Oh, well then. I don't know what to tell you, because I'm not gonna change. Alright? How about that, sir? What did Candace say last night? She said she's sick and tired of these fucking people.
So am I.
You're sick and tired of who?
Everybody.
Well, too bad. They're sick of you too.
Except for my new wife.
I bet she's nice, your new wife.
She might be.
She probably is. Way nicer than me. What a nice husband Scott is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's great. He's a nice fella. It's getting real when you go to fix the bra strap. Yeah. Is his new wife Dusty? Perhaps.
No.
No, her name's not Dusty.
No.
What's her name?
Amber. No.
No.
I'm thinking of Ginger.
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 Well, we do have somebody named Ginger Snap. She's cute and also very sweet. And
redhead?
Lives in Tennessee.
She a redhead?
Not technically, I don't think so. I don't know if Ginger's still here. Do you have red hair, Ginger? Who's a redhead in here? I'm selling you to the highest bidder. To this guy. There's Ginger. She said, leave me out of this, Scott.
What? We got a taker? Sold.
Sold. You too can have Scott for a husband for the low price of $19.99. Cash app that shit. Oh, Emily's a redhead.
Hey.
Coffee and Chaos is a redhead.
Hey.
Vonda used to be a redhead, now at Grado, she said. Wasn't Scott's girlfriend Caitlin with the cash app for the lawn? Oh, yeah. Juanita's his new wife. Yes. Jason, what would you do if someone kept flying a drone over your property? Like the attic guy's doing to the well? Scott would shoot it out of the sky. What do you mean? It wouldn't last long. He'd shoot it out of the sky. He would never go for that. Would you let people do that, Bubba? No. If our kid was missing, they'd fly drones over our house and near our windows and...
No, I'd shoot it down.
See, he'd shoot it. It would be gone. Yeah, he would definitely shoot it down. There's no way he would allow that. He'd be pissed. Allie has a red tint. Oh my god, he was not fond of Allie. Not at all. I had one going over mine and gave it the finger. No time to shoot it down. I mean, I don't know. That's intrusive as hell. That's crazy. I don't know what pictures he's trying to get, but they are clear. Whatever kind of drone he has, I know he doesn't want it shot out of the sky.
Most drones take clear pictures.
It's really clear. Yeah. It looks nice. Oh, Summer's Prayer is a natural redhead.
What?
She's a natural redhead.
Oh, so.
He loves you so much, Summer's Prayer. He wants you to come be his wife right now.
How many teeth is she missing?
That could be bad. You want a drone, Ashley?
Tell her to get a DJI drone.
Get it, whatever he said.
DJI.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Supposedly you can't legally do that. Are you allowed to shoot drones out of the sky? Are you allowed to do that? Is it illegal? Probably it is.
It's only illegal if they have a FAA license for their drone. If they don't have a FAA license, which most states don't require them, shoot that shit out of the sky. Oh, it was a bird, officer.
Bird shooting, maybe.
In Tennessee, it'd be perfectly legal.
Scott is like Dr. Phil. He worries about teeth. In Tennessee, if they are invading your privacy, yes. No, it's not. But I doubt there's a law. I don't know.
I just told you there is. You don't have to worry about what the people on the phone say.
The people on the phone are very smart.
People on the phone don't know what I know.
You don't know everything, Einstein.
I just told you. If I didn't know, I'd say I don't know.
You probably really don't know, but you like to sound smart.
Look it up.
Look up what?
What license you need to fly drones in urban areas, because in the country it doesn't matter.
Do I need a license to fly my drone over private property in Tennessee?
Of course it's going to say no for that.
Oh, it didn't even answer me nothing. Because it's broken.
It says you need a FAA
my
license
phone's
for
dead,
urban
so that's
areas.
the end of the story. It doesn't say that. It's only illegal if you get caught.
Do you need a FAA license to fly a drone in urban areas?
We're not talking about an urban area. We're talking about the middle of the country.
What does that say? FAA Drone License Program. Why does it say that? Because
Tell me about the country, though.
you have to have a permit to fly them.
Commercial. Commercial, bruh. Commercial. Not regular people from Twitter who are flying over the Wells property. Tell me about that. Yeah.
You must not fly your drone over or near an area affected by public safety or where emergency operations are underway. You must not fly your drone in a way that creates a hazard to another aircraft, person, or property.
Right.
So what does that mean?
So over a
Shoot
certain
that
number of feet.
motherfucker down.
He said to shoot it. So, I guess you can shoot it. But Dawn is not allowed to have a gun. So, I don't know. Throw rocks at it, I guess. Why are these tubers? I don't know. He's a Twitter guy. I don't think he's a YouTuber. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing things. You're supposed to register your drone?
Yes, you are.
Oh my god.
Hey! That's my new wife.
Hey, that's your new wife right there?
Sure, why not?
About an airhead. You do like airheads, though. So
I haven't had an airhead in a long time.
Yeah, but you used to have two of them.
Mm-hmm.
One Amber was less airheaded than the other, though. Tattooed Amber, she was less airheaded than blonde
They were
Amber.
both airheads.
I mean, yeah, they were, but, you know, at least one was a little sharper than the other.
Nah.
No, they weren't?
Nah.
No. No, he is not interested in true crime. No, he is not.
On TV.
On TV, yeah. This is the same thing. Except it's actually real. Except it's real.
I know, but I'm not getting paid for that.
Are you getting paid to watch a fucking TV all day? No, you're not.
I am.
Oh
I'm
my
getting
god.
mental relaxation.
Is that what it is?
That is payment.
This gives me mental relaxation, same. My son's a registered but doesn't require any permits. Candace is a redhead. Also true.
I know, Lola, it's raining. Like Daddy said it was going to.
Like Daddy said. Oh my god.
Why? Because Daddy knows shit.
Allegedly. Y'all are on my TV. Does that count? I think it does. I think it does. Tracy will take the kids and her phone. You can have the house. No, prison break cake. Nope. I keep the house, my phone, my kids, my dogs, my car, my golf cart, and he can take his car.
Your phone's in my name, the car's in my name, the house is in my name.
I know, isn't that messed up? And it shouldn't even be like that, if he was being honest with you guys. He just came down here first. Put everything in his fucking name. Sneaky prick.
It wouldn't be a problem if you had my last name, but you don't even have that.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Who cares? We're married.
Ain't that right, Lois? I know. Come on, baby.
He's awful. Yeah, I'm screwed, Angelica. Screwed. That's how they get ya, isn't it? Fucking sneaky bastard. All the things you keep. Yeah, I'm keeping everything anyway. It doesn't matter. How did me and Scott meet? On the internet. Do you love your husband more with or without being sick? With or without him being sick? I mean, when he was sick, I took good care of him.
She loved me more when I was sick.
Now that he's not sick, he's a prick, man. No, I'm not. No.
I wasn't.
But
she brought it right out of me.
No, you are.
I even
Always.
warned her, I don't want to be this way. I like how it's been.
Right, but look at you. You're a mess. That's why.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me.
It's him. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, it's him. It's not me.
Look, just because you got your 900 women with a sprinkle of a few guys in there don't mean girl power.
Oh, it does. We're very powerful together. If something happened to me, these people would be searching for you. You'd be so screwed. It would be over for your life.
They'd never find me.
Oh, they'd find you.
Nah.
Who are you, Brian fucking Laundry? They'd never find you.
Yep.
Come on. They find you.
Mm-hmm.
They're good investigators.
Potheads. I got it.
All right, Drew. No, we love each other. He just gets on my nerves.
You started it.
I did nothing.
You did.
You asked me about my personal
I came
business.
up and
I was happy to see you. And then you
For
asked me
2
about
seconds.
personal business that's not your business, about what I do.
You're my wife.
Not your business what I do.
Really?
No.
Okay.
See? Don't F with cat.
I'm gonna remember that every time our son asks, "Where am I?" don't know. I don't know where she is. Go look for her.
I'm always in the same place, the back porch or the front porch. Where do I go?
You might be at the store or something. Be like, I don't know. Go look for her. He'd be all out the house wandering.
Oh, you're gonna let our kid get kidnapped because you're stubborn.
No, if he leaves the house, I'll put the angel sense on. I'll know where he is, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
can go wander and look.
No,
Fine.
listen, here's the rule. What I do with my YouTube is not your business,
I
sir.
don't even care.
Everything else can be your business.
I don't even. Oh, now there's stipulations.
Yes.
Whatever I do with my car is none of your business.
If it gets louder,
Anything-
I'm stabbing the tires.
Anything else is your business.
Do I spend money on this? No, I don't spend money on this. So therefore,
Nobody added that rule in.
I just added it.
Oh, you can just
What
add
you
rules.
do with that dumb car is spend money on it.
It's a hobby.
And also
if
drive
I went and
fast.
played fucking golf, it's an expensive hobby. Did you
Not
ever
the point.
realize
Do
that?
I ask
hold
you
on.
about your car
Did you
needs?
ever realize that
Nothing.
men have expensive hobbies? And the
Who?
more expensive it gets, usually means the more
Listen,
they want to be away
I'm
from
gonna
home.
add up all the times you've traded in
Did you even hear
and
what I
done
said?
audio cut.
Did
No,
you
I
even
heard
hear
what
what
you
I
said. I
said?
heard what you said.
If
Listen,
they don't spend a lot, that's because they like being at home with their wife. The more they spend,
You're
the
here
less
all
they
day.
like being at home.
You're here 24 hours a day, up
Yeah.
my balls, all day, all day.
Believe me, if they have more meats,
You'd be at 'em.
out. Me and my daughter.
Be
Deuces.
out, my friend.
Me and my daughter be like
Listen,
deuces.
20 years together, you've spent approximately $95,000
Probably
on
more than that.
hobbies.
Probably more than that.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I ask you about your hobbies?
Over 20
Do I
years.
ask you about your car stuff? Do I ask you what time you're coming back?
Over 20
no,
years.
not a word, my friend. So don't ask me about my YouTube. It's my personal business, all
I
right?
just asked you
so
how
you do
long
whatever
you
you
had been
want.
on it.
9
That's all I
years.
asked.
94 years.
That's all I asked is how long you been on it.
Not your business.
It's not my business.
That's right.
I remember back in the beginning of this shit, I was the one cheering you on, saying, "Hey, you should do
get
it.
on.
You're gonna
And
grow
now-
big."
Okay, and if I'm on, you're like, "How long you been on YouTube?" Jesus, no.
Did I say Jesus? No,
I know
I
you.
just said how.
Listen,
See,
bro.
that's your
I
problem.
know you.
You think that you know
If this
what I'm
was a
thinking.
knife,
You
fling
don't
it out
know
your
what
head.
I'm thinking.
I do know what you're thinking.
No, you don't.
Oh, I absolutely do.
Sometimes a question is just a question.
No, with you, it's never a motherfucking question
Oh,
because
really?
you don't want to know extraneosity details.
I probably
You
would
wanna
have said,
the
"I know you've been on
business.
there forever." So how long you been on there?
You're a
That
mod
would've
on
been an
here.
ask.
All you got to do is click on and see how fucking long we've been on. But you got to ask me like it's your business. My business is not your business, son. You understand?
Your YouTube business?
Not your business.
Any other business?
Depends on what it is.
Oh, so you can't make rules up as you go.
I can make all the rules, like this.
I've been back. Where's Gray at? He knows I've been backing you on this shit forever.
Listen. When Gray called me with this exciting DNA information last night, what did you do? I'll show you what you did. Babe. I walk in there. Who are you on the phone with? Gray.
Right.
That's what you did.
Right.
That's what you did.
I did do that.
Why'd you do that?
Because you're on the phone with him more than you ever are with me.
I knew you have a knife. Listen.
Is it true?
No, it's not.
That's why you
true.
want to grab a knife, because you know it's true.
That's
your only
fucking
retaliation,
lie.
because
You're
you got
a
nothing to
liar.
say. How many times you
Tell
been
me,
on the phone with
tell
Gray
me
today?
how many times I've been. None.
None. Have you been
Zero.
texting?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That is a miracle.
That's a miracle.
Today.
We do a show together.
I know.
There's research that goes into that.
That's
motherfucker.
awesome.
All right.
I applaud y'all.
I'm on the phone with him more than I'm on the phone with you. You're out of your fucking mind, my friend.
Do you ever
to
get on
even
the phone with
say
me?
something like, I don't want to talk to you. You're gonna be in my face all fucking night. I don't want to answer the fucking phone. Ever. I'm like, oh, it's Scott calling. Goodbye. Nope.
See?
No, I don't want to answer the phone to Gray either. You guys get on my nerves. You're the same person.
Well,
He
hey.
had very exciting news about DNA projects he did last
How
night.
did it go?
It was amazing
That's
what he
awesome.
did. But you gave me that ugly look.
You know how amazing it was?
That was rude.
You know how amazing it was?
No, you're rude.
His stuff helped
Gray.
find a person.
A missing person.
You thought I wasn't listening.
That's right. But you made an ugly face.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
I was listening.
Still made an ugly
That's
face.
what most women want from their man, just to listen.
We want you to make ugly faces too?
What?
No.
Can you?
We want you to be like, that's
Can
great,
you
Gray.
refrain from making ugly faces or
No,
annoyed
that's
faces?
how I was born.
That's how I was born too.
Liar.
Why? Because I'm not you, so I'm a
No,
liar.
you don't even have a bitch wrinkle. You're
That's
a liar.
because my family genes are good.
Well, mine are not good.
I know. Sorry.
That's why I need the Botox to hide this. It's terrible. Uh-oh.
Nope. You're not lucky.
You see all the terrible things? This is a mess.
Hello.
It's terrible.
Yes, sir.
Thank God somebody called them.
They are, when you go inside the shipping office, they're right
Hold
there
on.
on. You don't have to if you need it.
Don't feel awkward listening.
Yeah, it's a big brown box sitting in there. All right.
See why you can't win any arguments? Because
All
I
right.
talk too fast.
Ain't nobody worried about you.
Oh, he wants all my attention? I know he does. It's terrible, right?
Some attention is not all.
No, all. You want all the attention.
Lola, we need a beer.
No, we don't.
That's what you driving us to.
Lola doesn't drink beer.
She likes Crown and Coke, though.
No, she does not.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
She laughed it up last time I drank it.
You gave my dog liquor?
You'll never know, will you?
Oh, I'll fucking really stab you for that.
And I gave her oxygen. She was loving that shit, too. So
You
that's
see?
why.
He's out of his mind, this guy here. Have we ever seen Scott? What do you mean? Of course you've seen him. 1,000,000 times.
They probably haven't. Hello to all the people in the phone.
Poor Scott, nothing.
That's right, poor Scott. Who was that? Does she have red hair or the ability to dye it?
Does she have hair and hands?
Hair.
Yeah.
Hair.
He's out of control.
Hair past shoulders.
A nice looking man. He is.
Thank you.
He's all right. He'll
Sold.
Sold to the highest bidder. Oh, my live chat's not working anymore because I talk so fast. Fucked up the algorithm.
Where's the
It's
thing?
all fucked up now. The live chat's broke, guys. I can't keep hitting this now. Stop fighting, Scott. He might as well just give in.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You didn't marry a man that gives in. You wanted a strong man. That's what you got.
I don't listen to you
Suck
anyway.
it up, sucker.
Go to the store and get me a coffee, will you?
Take your own ass to the store. You got coffee beans in the fridge.
I don't want to make it. I already made 2.
We got our nice expensive machine for you, and guess what? You used it for 1 year and saved
I
up.
use it constantly. I use it twice today.
Hold on. You used it long enough for the machine to pay for itself. Now you want to go buy coffee again.
I love coffee from the store.
Take your little golf cart and go.
I don't want to.
I'll put the curtains on it for you. Bye.
No, it's going right in my head. That's Gray calling Scott. Gray's like, what the hell? That's why I tell Gray, our live streams have to be done early, because by the time these people get home, it's like they've never seen me in their life, and I've never paid attention to them ever. It has to be done early. I can't do it.
I was wondering why you'd be doing them while we ain't here.
I have to. I have to. It's insanity. We need a comedy team? Oh, no, we don't. No, we do not.
It's called real life.
Can we do this once a week? No.
This is my little this. This is my girl.
I did use it twice today, Schmoopy. Am I right? I did.
Third time's
This is
a charm.
part-time work.
Tell her, Lola.
Have you ever ordered coffee from Door Country? No. Do they have espresso? That's all I drink. I don't drink regular coffee. Chasing arguments. Real life with the chasings. Take my husband, please. I already have this one.
We need to get her a mat out here.
She sleeps on that mat, but it's neat. It's not nice.
Right. You need to get one of them trampoline things out here, a smaller one. Ain't that right, Lola? We need a
for
trampoline
her to relax
thing.
on.
We need a trampoline thing.
That's Lula.
Don't get her excited. She's gonna try and jump up here. And
I know.
Baby, my leg went to sleep.
Hey,
She
Laura.
had to get down.
Ricky and Lucy. Give Scott a mat because he's going to sleep outside, Shannon. I agree.
That'll be the day.
No, he got me a golf cart cover. It's a cover the golf cart. So that I don't be cold.
Oh, you'll still be cold. You just won't be wet.
Yeah, but when the wind blows on you, that's freezing. Even like right now. It's cold.
Tell her we hope she got a jacket.
No, it's not a trampoline. He calls them a trampoline. It's a bed. It looks like a trampoline, but it's not one.
It is. It's a kid trampoline.
Scott is really talking back. Oh, yeah. He always does, Connie. He's very fresh. Yes, prison break cake. Yeah, the trampoline thing. Eye-cracker is the best espresso? Where do you get that? Eye-cracker. I've never heard of that before. Scott, you're grounded. How about it? How about it? Cash Me Outside. How about it? You remember the Cash Me Outside girl?
Yep.
What do you think about the wells going on, Dr. Phil?
She got some teeth out the deal.
True story. She looks nice. Her hair's done and everything. Cowboy blend coffee from Asheville, North Carolina. Alrighty. She's a rapper now, Bad Bobby. Yeah, she is. She is that. She a rapper, no.
Yeah. She a rapper.
Michelle's way behind. That's not the same truck. Have mercy on her soul. If I went missing, yeah. There's a few golf cart neighborhoods by me in Florida. Danielle Bergoli. Yeah, I think that's her name. I don't know. Alright, I have to keep hitting live chat. This is so annoying. I can't do this anymore. Thank you, Hope. Yeah, I broke my live chat. I don't know what happened from all the yelling. YouTube got mad at us. YouTube's angry now.
Come on, you coming? You gonna stay with Mama or you coming with me?
Of course she's staying with her mother. What the fuck do you think this is? Lula. Sign autographs. It's Lulu. Hi, Mamie. She always stays with her mama. The women in Scott's DMs, if you went missing, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They'd be on him. He'd be like, hi, how are you? Do you have teeth? If you got teeth, he's down. Teeth and red hair. You heard it here first. Some teeth, some red hair, you know. Asheville's beautiful. It is. I know. The live chat's gone, CSI. It's gone. I have to keep hitting this thing on the bottom. It's fine. Let's see if that worked. I don't think it worked. If you guys are typing anything, I can't see it. I gotta keep hitting this. Oh, Brandy, you missed too much. Prison Break. Long red hair, baby. He threatened me, Tiffany. You heard it. Record that shit. Alright, I do gotta get off. I can't see the live chat. I have to keep hitting live, and it's annoying. They took it away from me. It's gone. And I gotta charge my phone to call Alex back. So I love you. I'm sorry. Love you so much. And 14 chins. He's all about that, Priscilla. He loves it so much. I love you. Bye.